Okay. Very cool. Is it working? Who knows? My YouTube doesn't look like it's working, which has me a little bit worried. Oh no, it's working. Okay, cool. Yeah, no, I just decided to explode my OBS today. Very cool.
Crazy.
Why did you pop up on this monitor? If I minimize and reopen, it just pops up over here, brother. Get out of there. Okay. Start sharing chat. Nope. Okay. Ooh. Wait.
Shared chat.
I do have shared chat. Wait a minute. Hold on.
Hmm?
What is it Glorp? No.
Glorp?
Okay, yeah, Glorp doesn't work in my Twitch chat thing, but it does work in multi-chat. There was an update to... I'm gonna look at this really quickly. There was an update to...
I'm gonna open B Vision for
SE
just
Live.
a second.
Why?
Oh wait, I see. Okay, never mind. I was trying to close Steam so I wouldn't get a bunch of notifications, but I forgot Stream Avatars is on Steam, so I need that open if I want to mess with Stream Avatars. So I'm just gonna make sure to turn off. 'Cause I don't have
Oh my
like,
God.
banner.
It's Glorp!
Did you get it?
In my chat!
It's Glorp?
It's Glorp in my chat!
Wait, how did you get Glorp in your chat? Help! I want Glorp. I want Glorp.
You go
How do I
to
get
chat
Glorp?
settings, scroll all the way down to
Chat
Better
settings?
TTV. Better TTV settings. Do you have this?
Where is that? Where is it?
It's in the Twitch chat thing.
I'm looking.
Here.
Right where? Oh.
Here.
It's on your screen. Oh, okay.
Right here.
Oh, there. Okay.
Better TTV settings, scroll down, and then find chat. Or I guess, sorry, it's under emotes. And then enable all of the emotes under this, except for unlisted 17
where is it?
emotes. Are you... Scroll down, find emotes inside of the Better TTV settings.
Where do I get that?
What are you fucking talking about? Where do you get that?
Wait.
You click on
Oh,
the Better
there.
TTV settings, the first step that you asked, where is that? And then said, oh, I found it.
I don't see that.
You don't see that? Okay, well, you're going to have to update your SE Live. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Well.
Oh, wait, is it here? No, it's over
Lord.
there.
Where is... Wait, something's missing.
Okay.
Oh,
I'll
here it is.
figure that out later, I guess.
Found it. My YouTube Live control panel was missing.
Oh, wait, this might actually be the regular Twitch chat, not the... Is there a special
Are you... Brother.
Twitch
chat?
Where is Twitch chat?
Which is under Stream Elements, SE Live Docs, Twitch chat.
SE Live Docs. I only see YouTube chat.
Okay, I don't know then. Good
And
luck.
TikTok chat,
Don't worry about it.
which I don't know why that's an
Don't
option.
worry about it.
There's a multi-chat.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Okay. Well, now I need to figure out where my Twitch chat went. There it is. Okay.
Stop worrying about it.
I'm struggling.
He is.
It's okay. Everything's fine.
Yeah, no, we definitely are like the most competent people ever.
But hey, look, we got a little idle animation.
Okay. What am I? Oh, I need to
I can
get your stream
improve
up on
more,
my
but-
side screen. Whoa, he's idling.
Mm-hmm.
Very fast idle animation, but he's idling. Okay. So, what was I doing the last time I worked in Dante's 9? I don't remember. It's been like a week. Also, I'm gonna
Nobody
close my window
knows.
now that I hear that because there's construction outside. BRB.
Okay.
Okay, never mind. My cat is sitting in that window that I was going to close, so I'm sorry
Right.
if you hear construction sounds. That takes priority.
Oh, wait.
Okay.
Oh, I did this on the wrong way.
So I was working on boss stuff. I had a couple of ideas that I sent to you. I think
What
I want
did
to
you-
come up with a list of things that we need to finish the first floor, or at least to get the 1st floor
Mhm.
into a playable state, and then we can work towards that. How does that sound?
That is probably a good idea.
Okay, let's do that. New note. First, floor. MVP stands for minimum viable product.
Whoa.
I think I would like to list out all of the things that we want, regardless of whether or not they are currently in the game. So we may list out features that have already been added. We may list out features that don't need to be added. So I think the first thing that we'll talk about is rooms. Actually, let me make these checkboxes so that I can check them later. So we want the rooms to be random, handmade, randomly placed. We want special rooms like the shop, forge, boss room. We want the rooms to contain enemies. Do we want these to be waves of enemies like in Gungeon? I think so, yes.
Yes.
Waves of enemies, like
not like always
ETT.
waves, but sometimes.
Waves is a very generous term here. That's catching a lot of what we want. And then we want special. We want special enemies. I guess we won't for an MVP.
What would special enemies be?
Like an enemy that has a rare chance of spawning. That would be. I don't know. I don't know why I have special enemy in my head. I don't know if we ever discussed that. Something just said that would be a thing. I don't know. Because now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like, that doesn't make sense in Gungeon either. I don't know. We'll have drop money. I would also like to have room completion rewards. This, of course, being a random chance to actually trigger. This would include things like sticker drops, card pack, charge restocks, I guess, rarely. And then do we want loot? Like, do we want, like in Gungeon, how there's like the chests with things? Do we want that as well?
Yeah, because they'll drop. You'll pick up like cards and stickers from those. Yeah.
Okay, you won't get that from completing rooms. You'll get that from opening the loot things.
I mean, it could be either.
Okay. But yeah, we'll also add special rooms, loot room.
Oh, thank you for the follow, Cosmo.
How do we want that to work? Do we want it to be a, like, you need a key to open it, I'm assuming?
That would make the most sense, yeah.
Okay. Key to open chest, we'll say for now. Card packs. Card and sticker packs. Or cards. Just straight up cards, I guess.
Cards, yeah.
Or I think that's probably fine. Is there anything else we need in the rooms?
What a coincidence, true.
What's the coincidence?
Cosmo made this song that's in my stream playlist.
Oh, that's
that you
cool.
can't hear. Pretty good. I like it.
What song is it?
Can't think the whole name. What's it called again?
Is it like from a game or is it just like a song that they made?
It's a song that they made. They write music. It's called Along a Calm Horizon We Meet by Cosmo.
Look that up.
Pretty goated.
Check it out after stream. So... Is there anything else for rooms that I'm missing? I have enemies, the rewards for when you complete the room, special rooms, a little bit of details about how they're generated. Is there anything else that you can think of that they need?
Shop.
Huh?
Shop.
Yeah, no, that's in the special rooms, I mean.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Yeah, because the special
Nice.
rooms have shop, forge, boss, and loot room.
Okay.
I think that might be
That's
it.
all I can think of right now. Yeah.
Oh, hold on. I actually had a random ass idea while I was in the bathroom one time. That has just come back to me. Isn't there like a ferryman in like L or something, like Charon or some shit?
Yes, there is
Um,
something like that.
oh, I don't know if this would make sense. I don't know if this would work. I don't know the details of the lore. But it's like that's how you could get from level to level. Is you beat the
Oh, that
boss,
could be cool.
and then it opens up the room to like a little stream, and then as you walk in, like
I don't think that's really technically how that works, but
yeah, it
like,
definitely
I
isn't.
don't care. It's
We could do
cool.
like our own spin on it, where it's like a lake of lava, and then like this like skeleton with like skeleton cat or skeleton dog or some shit. With
Oh, I
like,
also had the there was also the giant turtle idea, giant lava turtle idea.
oh, you're right. Yeah, it could be
a
that.
long time ago.
It
That
could be
cool.
like you open up the room, and then there's the lava lake, and then the turtle comes by and then picks you up, and then you go to the next level.
Something
be.
like that.
Could be.
That could be cool, so we don't like piss off all the lore nerds.
Yeah. Well, it's called Dante's 9, and neither you nor I have read Dante's 9, so we're going to piss off lore nerds for sure.
Yeah, that's the point.
Dante's 9. Dante's Inferno, sorry.
Dante's 9.
Yeah. Okay, so for the rooms, I think that's fine. So let's talk about cards. So how do we want the cards to work? And what cards do we want to be present in the first floor MVP? I'm thinking that cards are persistent between rooms. And you have a max hand size and a hand draw count. So that whenever you enter the room, it'll give you that. Do we want to keep in the thing that we have right now where you can hit an enemy 3 times to draw a card with your bare hand? Or do you think we should increase the amount of hits that requires?
That's something it's hard because I don't really know. That's something that I can't just like
Fair enough, yeah.
tell.
Do we also want to have I'm assuming we want persistent cards so you can't run out of cards. Did you read my idea about persistent cards, by the way?
Where did you send it?
I sent it to you while I was driving home. Well, not while I was driving home, but when I stopped to take a break. It was persistent cards can be redrawn. However, whenever they are redrawn,
oh yeah, they have the less.
Yeah, they either have less charges or half
charges.
damage, and can only have 1 sticker on them at any time, so that you can't like make a super strong persistent card. It should be like a backup option.
I was thinking persistent card would just kind of be like a buff.
A buff. Okay. 'Cause I was thinking like okay, that's interesting. So I was like, a persistent card could be like just a weak weapon that covers some weakness that your regular attack has, but isn't strong enough to really be viable if you have other cards. Like maybe like a dagger that has like a little bit more damage than your basic attack. It has a little bit more reach. Or a hold on. Or like some sort of like non-hit scan gun thing that so that you can hit things without getting close to them, but it doesn't do enough damage for it to be more viable to kill things than just walking up and hitting it with your hand. What are your ideas for the persistent cards?
So persistent cards are the ones that I just want to make sure that I'm getting this right. They can always be redrawn into your deck before you
Yes.
Like they always are. I don't really like the idea of like the cards always disappearing until like the end of the level or some other thing. I still don't see that working well.
What do you think it should be? I thought that last stream you said, yeah, I like this idea.
That's the problem is I don't know. I'm thinking. Maybe we just go with that.
He's thinking.
And just go with whatever you're saying. And then we can play test it and see.
I mean, if you want, but if there's something that you feel like...
It's just like...
Why?
Yeah, it's kind of hard.
So we'll start here. Why don't you like that? And what about it feels wrong to you? Because we can kind of work that out and see if there's something we can do better.
I don't really want to have people like feel like they have to think about whether they should use their card or not too much. Like, I don't want them to be thinking, oh, this card might be useful later. Should I really use it right now?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think that's kind of like, even for something like Slay the Spire, you're not thinking, oh, this card is going to disappear, so I shouldn't use it. I should save it for later.
Well, in Slay the Spire, you
maybe for some cards, but like, maybe I'm thinking too much of like other games. Maybe.
I'm not sure. So I think that you and I have kind of like two sides of this where I'm like, I want someone to be very intentional with their card choices, and you're like, I just want to give them a bunch of weapons and let them like thrash throughout the room.
Yeah, because you kind of have to have a mix, since it's like both a deck builder, which you want to have strategy, obviously.
Yeah. So not necessarily that it's wrong, but with just like tossing cards at them and letting them like we'll start with like why whenever you, let's say they have 4 cards in their hand and then they use a card, like what's the issue with just immediately redrawing another card? And like, so they always have 4 cards in their hand. It's like, well then,
because then they would use like just spam cards.
Yeah.
Like, I kind of want it to be somewhere in between where it's like, that's why I think that the per room kind of works well, because then it doesn't feel like, oh, should I save these cards? But you can still use a bunch and not like feel bad about it.
Yeah. The one thing
because then it won't be like you go to another room and then you only have like 1 card left and then you die, and then you think like, oh, if I just didn't use a card earlier, I might have lived.
Yeah. The one thing that I really don't like about the per room cards, unless the rooms are increased in length, then something about it feels weird. It's just like, it takes more agency away from the player, I feel like, where if they can say like hold on to a card or 2, they can... Ooh, okay, hold up, I just had an idea that I'll come back to in a second. Let me write this down in a notepad and then I'll toss this at you in a second. Okay. If you go into a room and it just gives you a full random set, then there's not really a choice that the player made, other than like what they do in this current room, which usually just ends up being, what weapons do I have, and they equip them in that order.
Yeah.
On the complete opposite side of like where I'm sitting is, whenever they complete a room, it doesn't take the cards away from them, and whenever they start a new room, it only draws a set number of cards on top of what they already have. So then there's incentive to hold on to the card, but then it also does come with the downside of, okay, well, I don't want to use this card because what if I need this in another room, or like whatever, which could feel very bad. Especially if like you draw, let's say you have 5 like strong weapons in your deck and you're like, I want to save these for the boss, and then you end up drawing all 5 of those within the first 2 rooms. You're not going to use any cards. So what if, and this is adding a little bit more complexity to it, what if whenever you finish a room, or I guess maybe anytime during it, I don't know, what if you can force discard so that it doesn't use the charges, but it tosses the card back into your discard pile. But it doesn't redraw until the next time you need to redraw.
I'm confused. What's the benefit of that?
The benefit of that is that mitigates the issue that I just talked about, where if you've got 5 cards you can hold, you draw all 5 of your most powerful cards in the first 2 rooms.
Oh, okay, yes.
So then you could like, you could be like, okay, well, I want these later. I'm gonna discard these so that for the next couple of rooms, I have a decent chance of drawing something that I like.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Sorry. I'm really bad at focusing on multiple things at once. So
No, that's okay.
sorry if I like ask.
No, that's
what
okay.
did you just say for the past 10 minutes? But I did get a nice little idle animation. What do you think of this?
Yippee! As an idle animation. Holy.
Mhm. He's idling.
I think one thing that feels a little weird about that is the body isn't moving. Like the trunk of the body isn't.
Yeah.
I feel like it should cover the legs just a little bit. Like as he goes down. Or like a little after.
Like.
Yeah, like after the like maybe a frame after the rest of the body starts moving down, the torso should move down that amount. And then do like a boom, boom, boom type shit. But yeah, no, I do see what you're saying about that kind of requiring a little bit more like thoughtfulness, which is kind of what I do like about roguelikes. Because otherwise it doesn't really feel like the game has a whole lot of stakes if it's like just go into the room and then you kill things with whatever cards you get.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I'm trying to think if there's any other better ways or more ways that we haven't explored. Because I definitely don't want it to be like you use a card and it gives you another card, so that you always have like 4 cards and you just like spam shit. So that doesn't sound very fun.
Yeah.
What if we go back to mana? You know what I mean?
I mean, it's possible. I'm trying to think.
So I'll toss another idea that I just had at you, which is, what if cards do not have a limited number of charges? They do still have maybe their cooldowns or something. Whenever you enter a room, it draws a random set of cards, and you have a mana amount. Whenever you use a card, it deducts that mana, which you will generate over time. So that pricier cards you can hold off on using.
So would it be? So it'd be time based.
It could be time based. I believe by default, yes, it would be time based. There's a couple things that you could modify with this. You could make it like Terraria's mana system, where whenever
That's actually very much. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say, whenever enemies die, they have a chance of dropping like mana stars or something that restore a little bit of mana on pickup. Could also have it so whenever you hit them with an unequipped hand, it gives you a little bit of mana. What were you gonna say?
What I was gonna say is that's actually pretty much exactly how One Step from Eden does it.
Okay.
Is all of your attacks cost from like 1 to 3 mana or something like that. Sometimes more if they're like really powerful. And then it's time based, but like since the game is so fast paced and like on a grid, it's like if you don't have mana, it's really hard to just like camp in a corner and wait for your mana to go back up. That's like the only downside I could think of.
Yeah. Hello, Moaz. Of course you join
Not a
whenever one shot
terrible
comes
idea.
on. What'd you say? Sorry.
I said it's not a terrible idea.
Yeah, I'm gonna write it down just as a potential. I'm not saying that this is gonna be the immediate. I don't think we're gonna switch what we're doing right now. Don't think before Elixir. Shut the up. I don't think we're gonna switch what we're doing right now for this next big playtest thing.
Kind of cooking with that one.
But I do think it's worth exploring, since it doesn't seem like you're super bought into the one life of the card per floor or per restock, which is fine.
Actually, this guy.
So with the mana system, it would be whenever you enter a room, you draw your hand of cards. That's it. When you use a card, deduct its mana cost. This mana builds up time, can be restored from stars dropped from enemies. Think Terraria. Restored in small amounts. Or can also gain a small amount from hitting enemies with fair claw. Because that kind of changes a couple of things. They can't just it puts a little bit of thought into what you're currently using. What the fuck are you saying in chat? It puts a little bit more thought than just giving them random weapons and allowing them to just like go until the cards run out of uses.
Mm-hmm.
I think I can't tell immediately whether this is going to be more or less thinking than the version that I've been working with in my head. I'm leaning towards it's gonna be more strategic for building your deck, and it's going to be less strategic for like room to room.
Mm-hmm. And I think that's kind of what I want it to be, because I don't want the player to think too much when they're like actually in a fight.
Yeah. So they
but I
wouldn't
still want the game to be like strategic for the deck builder people.
Yeah. So I think that they would. I want to say that this one would be thinking more during the fight. Because then you have to manage your mana. Whereas the other system would be more thinking between rooms rather than while you're in a fight. It's definitely interesting. It's an idea. I'll have to think on that one more, because that's not a terrible idea. And yeah, with you saying that you're not really, you don't seem like you're that much of a fan of the current one that we're working with.
Maybe it's a good idea. I just can't quite see it currently how it is.
Yeah, that's okay. On the bright side, with all of the changes that I've been doing over the last 2 or so months, none of them have really been like 100% for this kind of card system. They've all been just like general use stuff, so changing this shouldn't be the hardest thing in the world. So asterisk. So it honestly probably wouldn't be the worst thing to prototype this after the playtest and see if people like it more. Okay. But so I think we'll move forward right now with the persistent card thing, and then see if people like it.
Yeah, I think that's fine.
Okay.
Like I'm not like, oh, one of these is objectively better than the others. It's just I don't quite see it yet. I'm sure it's probably not a terrible idea.
Okay.
I trust you.
So
kind of.
Fair enough, yeah. So for persistent cards, we will just say that for now, like, these are weaker cards that don't exhaust on
Yeah. I was also
usage.
Is that a Moose Watcher? There are no Meese around here.
There are no Meese around here. Nope.
Yeah, it's over.
No Meese to be found.
But what was I gonna say?
Wait, what the fuck is that?
The Eternal cards?
Oh.
I was thinking it would just be like an effect, like a rare effect on like any card.
Yeah. Sorry, hold on, I
like
just saw
sticker.
something.
Like you could have it as a sticker or something too.
What the fuck is that? What the hell? What the fuck?
What the hell?
Moose Watcher. What? Moose Watcher. I found one. I found one, dude. So so stupid. I'm sorry. You were saying about eternal cards though.
I was thinking it would be just like a effect, like a sticker or something like that. That would just be like rare.
Eternal
Kind
meaning
of like meaning like what you've been saying.
Oh, the persistent thing. Okay.
Persistent. Yeah. Sorry. Same
Okay.
thing. That's what I mean.
Yeah, eternal might make more sense. In the
I'm
words.
Balatro coded.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, what I was thinking with the persistent or eternal cards was these are like your backup options for whenever you run out of cards on the floor.
Oh yeah.
So that you can draw them. You can always have some sort of card draw rather than having to walk through the rest of the floor with
Yeah,
nothing.
that just feels like kind of like a crutch. A little bit. Maybe I'm wrong.
What if... I'm trying to think of a couple of other ways that this could be used.
I'm actually having fun animating. I have never really like done a whole lot of pixel art animation.
Yeah.
This is fun.
What if when you use a card and it runs out of charges, rather than being discarded for the entire floor, when you draw it, it's kind of, so all cards are persistent basically, like the way that it is, where it's it has less damage, so that you don't want to just use it all of the time. And then you can recharge it. So like, I'm trying to think of that. I guess
Hi, Moaz.
Yeah, rather than it being 0% effective after you use all of it, it goes down to like half effective until you reach a restock or you finish the floor, at which point they go back to regular effectiveness. But you can still draw them. You don't sound like you like that idea.
I'm thinking.
He's thinking. He's thinking.
Again, I don't know. That just sounds like it feels bad. Maybe it would work. I think. Yes, Mo, as I know, me thinking is very scary.
Oh, good luck, Cosmo.
I'm very scary when I think. Good luck, Cosmo.
I don't know. I'm really trying to like think about this a little bit because like, or a lot of it actually. I'm just sitting here with an Obsidian document open. Because like the cards being, I don't know. There definitely needs to be something between. You just get a set of cards per room. Use those, and these cards are one-time use or something like that.
Yeah. Maybe mana is the play.
Oh no, dude. What was your original idea for mana in Dante's 9?
Oh, I had no clue.
You had no
I
idea?
think it was you would get it for kills, which felt absolutely terrible.
Okay.
Whoever designed that was like a complete and total moron.
What if I prototype that? What if I prototype the
try it.
mana thing?
Let's see.
Let's prototype the mana thing today. Fuck it. Fuck it. I can't get it off my brain. The caffeine's kicking in a little bit. I think we're just gonna do that. So
Okay.
let me see what I got in my changes. I will kill things that need to be killed, and then we will potentially look at mana changes and see if mana works. See if mana is the thing that we've needed all along. What's in here? Apply vertical boost. Card of Olympus. What do you want with the Zeus's
Hello,
card?
55.
So why'd you say oh dear?
Oh dear.
Oh dear. Oh, I've got a fuck ton of player changes. I'm just gonna commit these. I think these are fine to commit, from what I can tell. The game plays fine, I think. Did I finish making that work? Let's find out. I think I did. Oh shit, I've got the... That feels like Dante. Does...
Oh yeah, didn't you like rewrite the player or something?
No, I didn't. I moved the code. Made a couple of changes.
Okay. Same thing.
Yeah, same thing basically. Direction in that. I made Dante into a circle. Oh no. He's stuffed. Oh, actually, I should make sure that enemy boosting works. If enemy boosting works, I think I'm good to commit this up, and then I will.
Okay.
I'll work on. It does not work. Why? Apply vertical boost on regular attack. This prints. Are you not printing, buddy? Okay, this is failing because my vertical boost. Vertical boosted dot emit. Vertical boosted.
This look okay. I feel like this looks okay, but I am overthinking everything.
He's very stiff. Instead of all your parts are moving at the same time, when I think the style that you're going for would have like the body go down first and then the head would go down before, like after, like 1 frame later. It's kind of like delayed a little bit.
It like is supposed to, but then it like doesn't.
Yeah, it's also very linear.
I think it like technically is.
Yeah, it's like all super linear. There's no like wait period at the bottom or anything. It's kind of just like down, up, down, up, down, up, rather than like a wow, 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 wow type. You know what I mean. Hopefully.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
You know what I mean. Apply a vertical boost. A jump impulse. Why are you not running exactly? Oh, you do know. Earwop. Okay, good. I'm glad you do. I don't think JW does. Oh. What? Excuse me? Printing this. Apply jump impulse. Print. Impulse. Oh my god, I'm doing something really stupid, I think. Oh my god, I added hit falling to Dante's 9. Fuck.
Crazy.
I added hit falling on accident. If you hit something from above as you're jumping, it'll vacuum you to the ground. Shit, I fucked it up. On vertical boost. Why is that? So what am I doing? Vertical? No, that's not how you spell vertical. Boost. Oh yeah. Oops. I'm making you go in the negative direction when you shouldn't be. How does this work? Yeah. There we go. Cool. Okay.
Okay, is that... There we go. Is that better? Is it a little bit better?
Yes, that is definitely better.
Okay. There's something weird with the arms that I messed up.
Yeah, the arms are probably fine. Usually, I feel like Something's telling me that the arm should go down at the same time as the head and not the body, but I don't know.
That would be really weird, I feel like.
Would it be? Let me take a look.
Try.
But before you do that, I'm going to take a look at Sproutlands, my fucking beloved. By Cup Nooble. Yeah, the body goes down and then the arms do. They're like...
The body goes down and then the arms.
Right. Let me take a look. This is the basic hack. Yeah, true. Let me toss this bitch into Ace Bright. What a funny frame. Oh, that's not a GIF. Sorry, hold on. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Oh, you know what? I'm sure that I have a GIF of this inside of the folder where I have it saved, right? Game assets, source, Sproutlands, premium pack. Do you have a GIF? Characters. Basic characters.
Yeah, it's addicted to Sproutlands.
True. Okay, yeah. So if I do file, import sprite sheet, you should hopefully be able to tell how big these are. It looks like 48 by 48. Yeah.
Oh, that's not right at all. I really messed
Yeah.
something up.
Can you take a look at this real quick?
Mm-hmm.
So here's the idle animation looks like this. So the body goes down with the arms. So the arms and the body kind of go down and out, and then afterwards the arms settle down, and then it goes back up. The arms come in. And the actual loop, I think, is this section here. Which I can play like so. I think I got one too many frames. Or something. I don't know. I don't know exactly where the loop is, but
Okay.
maybe it's
Wonderful. Me and my reference doesn't work.
My lord. Whatever. But you know what I'm talking about, where like it goes down, the arms go out, and then after everything settles, they kind of go down again. So there's like a little bit, like the shoulders go down and up, but the arms themselves.
Get what you're getting.
So like, if you imagine the shoulders are like these little pins here, they go down with the body, which causes the arms to go out because the hands haven't started moving yet. And then afterwards, the hands will move down. And then when the body goes up, the shoulders go up, which causes the hands to kind of come in to match that. And then the hands would come back up.
Okay. We'll try it.
What the fuck is this? What is this? Oh, never mind. I know what this is. Don't worry about it. Why are there so many get things going in the output? Don't do that. You can be killed. We'll keep that there, sure.
I'm not sure
That's okay.
at all what to do what you're saying, because I feel like it is already kind of doing that. Because like the shoulders go down, and then the arms go down with the head.
So the arms go down. If you go back from frame 1 and then to go to frame 2,
Mhm.
so you see how the whole arms kind of go down at the same time?
Yeah.
Actually, can you go back a frame
So
real
should
quick?
these be up?
Leave the head up as well, I think.
Leave the head up.
Yeah, the head
as
and the
well.
arms should stay still, I think. And then the frame after, they should go down.
Oh, wow. What is bro cooking?
Squash and stretch or something. It's not squash and stretch. It's like timing.
Well, that doesn't work at all. There's something else that needs to be changed, obviously. That's
Yeah, it's
literally
'cause-
all that's changing now.
Yeah, it's because the shoulders need
these
to go
two.
down. So the shoulders do need to go down, but not the whole arm. Like just the shoulders.
So like just this part?
I think. We'll find out.
I don't know what what is going on right here. So shoulders go.
No. Don't worry about it.
I don't think bro's cooking. And then this is the next frame.
No, I am cooking. It's just that I don't know how to articulate it, nor do I know how to draw. But
yeah, I think what I had is pretty good. Maybe just add a little bit of because like see, the shoulders go down, like this part goes down, and then the arms kind of go down here.
Everything goes down.
Okay, whatever. But
it's fine. It's fine. It looks good either way.
Yeah. It also probably makes a big difference that the Sproutlands one is like 10 pixels tall and this one's like 20.
That's crazy. He's saying I would like to see Cup Nooble draw a larger sprite.
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
Yeah.
Don't you dare say that about Cup Nooble. Their sprites are amazing. Ooh. There's some really cool sounds going on out there. I love
Are there
bugs.
Bugs.
The guys would be like. I think this is everything. Question mark. Yes, I think that's everything. Okay, so I can actually do this now. So let me commit this up. Layer movement changes. And then I'm going to prototype mana. Because apparently that's what we're doing now. Because JW said, I hate your decision. What is this?
That's actually not at all what I said, but okay.
Cool. Very cool. Yeah, you said I hate
too much time on this, but
your old system. I want you to do something better. Okay.
That's basically what he said, yeah.
So, how would I prototype this mana system is my question. Where do I start? Where do I go? So, would the mana be stored on the player? Where would the mana... Would it be...
It would be in an auto load, I think.
No. It most certainly wouldn't. Unless... It wouldn't be in an auto load by itself. The only potential auto load that I'm seeing that would actually contain the mana would be the deck. I think that's where I want to put it. So that...
Debating. I have this test guy here that's kind of like an example of what I might do with these. Still can't decide if I want them to have like these big shoes or not. I don't know if I like them. Because like on the base guys, you can see they're just like little stubby feet.
Little stubby feet.
So I could do like this, or I could...
Yeah, give them paws or something. Like, I don't know.
I'm not giving him paws. I could be like...
So I guess... I would do something like our max mana would be like 100, we'll say. And of our current mana is something like, we'll just say 100 as well. Why don't we? And then I would also have our regen, mana generate. How many seconds do you think it should take for the mana to regen to full? I'm thinking like between 5 and 10 seconds, somewhere in there. I feel like would be a sweet spot for that. Let's say 5 seconds for now. Or mana regen time, I guess. No, I want this to be the amount regen per second, so we'll just say 20. Oh, cat ears. I saw that.
There are cat ears. Trying to
So
merge the layers together to make it easier to animate. I think we can just be like
I like to say current
that.
mana.
And like
Current mana is less than max mana. Then current mana is equal to move to wired max mana. Or from current mana to max mana at delta times regenerate. Okay, cool. So that's the simple mana done.
Go.
Let me think about this for a second. Again, many seconds. What happens if I change the deck mode to something different? Is this just gonna work? So, deck options, set this to room with an unlimited hand size, no overfill. Fuck, I don't have cards. I'm not gonna do shit. Add cards. Pop, 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 pop. That was a weird thing to see. Yeah, then each room gives you a new card. Okay. Or new cards. Cool, very cool, unlimited hand size. Oh, you know what? One thing I can do is regular attack.gd. I can do this, I guess. There we go. And then I need something to display this mana. So go to deck.gd again. Signal. Mana. Changed. New mana. Boot. Cool. And then inside of the UI, this would be part of the health bar most likely. I'll just add a label for testing purposes.
Okay, here's that same idle animation, but on like an actual character. Not just
Whoa,
the
it's
face.
me. It looks fine. Yeah. It's like a good idle animation.
Mm-hmm.
Make the knees move. Make the knees break dance.
No.
Put a speech bubble that says ah, bah, 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 bah.
No.
Not.
I could add that. That's not that hard to add. To stream elements. Or not stream elements.
Oh yeah,
what's it
I forgot
called?
this was for
Stream avatars.
Yeah, for stream
that's what
avatars.
it's called. Yeah.
Oh, you know what? You know what? I'm gonna do this really quickly.
What are you going to
What's your
do
website?
now? My website?
Yeah, what's your website?
Is temperacatgames.com.
.com.
Yeah.
For anyone who doesn't know, if you guys like the look of the art in the game, Temporary Cat here, or JW, has open commissions.
Hi.
You can go over here. You can take a look at his portfolio and the work that he's done. He should have
You're
a
not
little.
supposed to
He
tell
should
them
have a
that.
little bit of padding.
It's a
I won't lie to
secret.
you.
Hmm?
Can you add padding to these?
To what?
To these? The
Oh, I like
images.
it like that.
You like it like that? Something feels weird whenever you
Yeah.
hover over it. Maybe they should be like in front of it if you hover, because like seeing part of the art disappear is a little weird.
Okay.
I don't know.
Maybe I'll mess with that.
But yeah, if you like his art,
Yeah.
you can see his art right here. Oh, I hate that.
Wait,
I
what?
hate how long it takes for it to open up. If you like his art
Why
though,
didn't design it? Okay.
you can go here and commission him. Let me open this up and make sure it doesn't open up. Okay, yeah, here's his commission info. Open.
I'm
His terms
also
of service.
setting up VGen so that way I have fancier stuff.
I'm so scared for one of these links to open up Google and just like be like, you need to log in. Please log in with your full first
There's
and
a
last
big
name.
button that's like
Yeah.
something on it that takes you to Google.
But yeah, if you need
I need to rewrite some of that. Actually, I don't really need to rewrite it, but
yeah. So
I may
if you
tweak
need,
some of that stuff.
if
in
you
the
want
future.
sprites, here's his sprites. Whoa, dude, it's a Vaporeon. Whoa. So yeah, that is your website that I'm advertising on my stream. All right. When are you gonna pay me the $5 for that ad read?
I'll send you some Apex coins later.
I don't want that. Fuck off.
Excuse me.
What was I doing in here? What am I doing in this file? Oh, because I was showing off art. So back inside of mana label, I'll say text is equal to probably just this %f %d / %d with mana max. Sure, dude. Does that work? I don't know. Anyone know how I'm using cards? Am I using the cards in here? Oh my god, there's literally a function that I made called use card. Holy shit. Dude, oh, it's getting to that point. It's getting to that point. Oh, I'm so excited to work on this game, dude. You have no idea. It's getting to the point. I haven't touched this function probably in a month. Or however long. Maybe a couple weeks. And I just came in here and I was like, this feels like the place that this function called this should be. And I searched for it and it was just there. Holy.
Absolute cinema.
Absolute cinema. Okay, so we'll just like deduct 10 mana from the if current mana is greater than 10. Or sorry, we'll do if it's less than 10. We'll return and say that you can't use this. Otherwise, we will say current mana minus equals 10.
Absolute wow wow wow.
Absolute
So,
wow, 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 wow. Use that.
sorry.
And I think that should be fine. I think that should just do it, potentially. So let's add a bunch of cards.
Wow 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 wow.
Where's
wow,
my...
wow, wow.
Oh, there we go. Oh, you actually can't use it fast enough. Oh, you know what? And it's probably... Yeah, whenever I use a weapon, it doesn't actually do that. So let me also add that. Do I have potentially a function in here that gets called whenever a weapon gets used? I doubt it. It'd be really cool if I added that.
That would be really cool.
Whipped card. No, I don't. I don't. That's okay.
If we goes here.
Oh. I know what I can do. I can just make it so that each card instances have a signal on them called activated. Which will be activated anytime the card is used, which I believe there's a function down here called use, but Or activate. Yeah, you still need to be replaced. But that's okay. Card activated dot. Yup. Activated dot emits. Ah, shit. I'm actually gonna have to rewrite a bit of deck code, but I think that's fine. Oh, actually, you know what? No, I don't think I will. And is on cooldown, or deck dot and current mana is less than 10 for now. And then you get activated. I don't believe anything else in here is activated. Okay, that's fine. Player equipment.gd. Ability do attack. That's this, and does add card cooldown. I would also like to do card instance dot. I don't like emitting this through this, but whatever. I think it's fine. Probably. Okay, inside of deck, anytime that there's a card added, which...
What animation do we need next?
What signal do cards have that I'm sure would be used here? Charges emptied, perhaps?
We need to run next. This will be very fun.
But yeah, card dots activated. Dot connect on card activated. And then I have to use card function. I'll put this near here because this feels like it's relatively similar. On card activated or on card activated. Dude, those birds are fucking loud. Oh, and then I need to bind the card in. Yeah. On card activated. And then bind the card. Cool. Moaz, I'm so sorry if this accidentally is just a stray towards you. Do you still do game development stuff?
Oh, you're so.
Because I'm just not like a.
You're not supposed to ask that.
No, but it's not like a what the fuck, you're not doing game dev. It's like a, I don't remember if you have or haven't in a while, and I'm just curious. Because if you are working on something, I would like to hear about it. But I understand how that could be seen as a little bit toxic.
Never ask a Moaz if he works on game development.
Sorry.
Okay, how do I make this guy walk?
Do I have that? Oh, you know what? This guy shoots incredibly fast, right?
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit, it does work.
Does it work?
Yeah.
Does it just work already? Nice.
Yes, minus a couple of things. The cards don't have actual mana costs on them. Which is actually going to be a bit of an issue. No, it's not. It's not going to be a bit of an issue at all, actually. Because the cards won't have charges anymore. Because they'll have their mana cost. Unless a card is marked as, fragile or something, and it, gets rid of itself after you use it. It has a certain amount that you use. See, this is the beauty of writing systems that don't actually interact with each other except for predefined points, is I can just add shit. quickly.
Yeah.
It's really nice.
I think also, what was I going to say?
Got this.
I don't remember.
Yeah, no, you got this. It's fine.
I'm thinking. I'm
He's
thinking. I'm thinking it.
He's thinking it. You've got this.
Oh yes, I don't remember what I was going to say. We could, so the mana cost would obviously be in the little diamond thing, but since the damage is there now, maybe we could just have an option to display the damage like over top of the card where like the charges currently are, so that way like people that want to know how much damage something does can see, or maybe that's like available. Maybe you can see that like in the shop and like the forge, but it doesn't by default show up in game.
Give me
but,
like
you could turn it on.
Give me a second.
Because I like options to like turn on. Oh, go ahead.
No, you're good. You're good. I'm not hearing a single thing you're saying, and I don't.
Oh, okay. That's okay. That's okay.
I've got my brain right now.
I know what you feel like.
Yeah.
I know how you feel. It's literally me.
Like, I am really sorry, man, but like I am just not hearing a single thing. Okay, so now these should have the ability to have separate mana costs, correct? They don't, but they could. Yeah, so that's 10. That's one. Okay, so now if I were to go to Kunai and change your mana cost to 150, for example, I just can't use it. And if I change it to 50 instead of 540, just 50, it goes down 50 and then it goes down. Okay, yeah. So mana cost is in now. Okay, what were you saying?
We could reuse the current charge indicator as like the damage indicator and just make it like optional. So like you could set an option to have it show the damage where it currently shows the mana.
So this would be the mana now instead of the damage.
Yeah, let me see, sorry. Yes, where the damages would be mana, and then above the card, you could like toggle that in the settings to show damage. And then by default, you could like view the damage for each card like in the shop or the forge.
Okay.
So that way like there's less clutter by default.
Okay. I think that's fine. I think that should be easy enough to change as well. Because that should be in cardvisual.gd. So everything is charges label, .text. This becomes charges label, .text. Oh, you don't actually matter, do you? I don't think this actually does anything. To tell you the honest truth. It definitely doesn't.
Silly.
This, though, doesn't either. This, though, does. So this is old charges code. This is... text label becomes... What would this be? So you're saying that the text above it would become damage?
Mm-hmm.
Can I do instance.damage? What does this do? Oh, no, this is recalculated every single time. Yeah. I don't need to, like, recalculate anything. Okay. That's that text, and then the damage label text would be mana cost instead. In instance.card.mana cost, which will actually probably be... actually, I'm gonna do this now. Believe it or not, I'm gonna... What is instance.damage? Damage is... It's recalculated every single time, right? Yeah, okay. This will be recalculated as well. Is U bar cost, which will be 0.0. You guys ever just or no?
Sometimes. Ow, 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 ow.
What the fuck?
Ow, 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 ow.
Did you guys hear that? What the hell is that? Okay.
Look, he
What did
swing his arms. He swing his arms very poorly.
Oh, whoa. I mean, oh, comma, whoa, not like.
Oh, whoa.
What is this? Sorry. Oh, shit. We've died. Invalid access to property mana. You're so right, dude. It's called mana cost. You dingus. You dingbat.
Time for the most beautiful walk animation to ever exist. Look at that. It's beautiful. This is how you make a walk animation.
Ooh, that feels weird.
I'm an expert on walk animations. No, wait, am I on Vision or am I on Me Vision? I'm on Me Vision.
If this is equipment, then this should be instance.mana cost. Otherwise, it should be nothing. Oh yeah, you're so right. Sorry, this should actually always be mana cost in this case. And then it should actually be the charges label that becomes this. Not the charges label.text is. No, I'm going stupid about this. I'm so sorry. We're gonna undo all of
going
this.
stupid about
I'm going stupid mode as fuck right now. These are export variables. I don't need to do shit. I can just like swap them around in the editor and then it should just work. TN. Plus or minus a couple of things. So the damage label becomes charges and the charges label becomes damage. It's fine with me. And then I need to make this the mana cost now. No. Wait, hold on. Sorry, we're stupid. What am I doing? This needs to be mana. Yes, I think. Let me make sure that this works with these three. I've got to be like stupid or something. Reload this and make sure that this. It might not pick up the scene changes because it's an inherited scene. Yeah. Okay. There we go. So now I need to trim. I'm gonna trim the decimal point actually really quickly. The easiest way to do that. I could do string in. Or I could do. No, I'm just gonna string format it. Fuck it.
Whoops, string formatting it.
Have you used string formatting at all?
Like a little bit, not really.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a look through the. No, there's no string formatting that was written by you in the code.
Oh, like in the game?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, okay. Do you know how string formatting works in this? In Godot?
Vaguely, not really.
I really like it because you can kind of pass in an object and then the string dictates how it wants to render that. So like for a float, if you want a float to always be rendered like 1.253 would be rendered as like 1.2, you could do %.1f, which means, so the percent is denoting that we're starting like a placeholder, and the 0.1 means 1 decimal place after the decimal, and then f means that it's a float. Or if you just want a float to be represented in its entirety, you can do %f. Or if you just want it to be represented as a integer, you do %d for decimal, which doesn't make much sense, but whatever. It's really cool. Couple weird things about it though is that like if you do like %.2f, 1.253 becomes 1.25, which is fine, but 1 becomes 1.00, which is sometimes really good, sometimes really bad. It's really good because it means that all of your floats are the exact same length in text. It's kind of bad because like I would rather 1 just look like 1. But anyways, here's what this looks like now. So the number on the card, actually on the card is the mana cost. And the number above it is the damage that it does. So you can see the kunai. So if I throw
Yeah.
it, I'm at 50 mana. If I throw it, I'm at below 50 mana. I'm spamming click right now, and it's not doing anything, but I can swap to the Meow 36. Takes away 10 mana, 10 mana, 10 mana, 10 mana, which would probably be more because you can kind of just like infinitely fire this thing. And it runs out of charges, but... Thoughts and or prayers?
I actually kind of like it.
Okay. It also does open up a couple of things. Because this mana regen rate can be changed mid-game. So if you got an upgrade that made it so you regen mana twice as fast, or if you wanted to add mana, you could like introduce a way to do that. I'll actually just make a function called like add mana probably. Hello Rolo, how's it going? How you doing? Add mana. Void amount.
So yeah, then we could even have cards that add more mana. It's like that.
Yeah, or like I guess now like energy drink would be kind of useful because it means that you would be infinite mana for like 4 seconds or something like that. Or not infinite, but like your mana rate doesn't go down, or like maybe it reduces the amount that the yeah, you know what I'm saying.
For sure.
Remove mana. I'll also put pass this through a common function. And spin modeling. SM64 Co-op DX. What is SM64 Co-op DX? Oh my god. What the fuck is that? Why do I know that name? SM64 Co-op DX. Oh, this is the thing that I've seen Simple Flips play with Fine Sauce and everyone, right? Yeah. Yeah, this is dope. Because this is the one where you can run around in the castle with people, right? Does this video actually show anything? Oh, it's just the night thing? That's cool. I was hoping that a video on here would be about, like, maybe like a video showcasing it off, but yeah. Yeah, I know. It has a lot of mods. I think this is the one that they use for... they do, like, races every now and then.
Like hosted backwards. This is the worst walk cycle to ever exist.
A little bit.
Think more. I might need more than 4 frames.
Yeah, it also might need
not even on my.
It might need to move up and down as it walks, but yeah.
Yeah. I kind of just wanted to see how far I could get without like any major reference.
Oh no, he's not using references, guys.
Not very far.
Oh wait, I've just noticed something about your stream. You don't have pure ref open right now.
Yeah. So,
gang, go over his stream, berate him, call him names. He's trying to draw without references on the screen right now.
Can't make me.
Kill this man. Kill this thing.
Can't make me. This thing.
Kill this thing. It's also kind of cool because the cards cost mana, but they can also have their cooldown as well. It's just like kind of cool, I guess.
Yeah. No, I will keep drawing without reference, and you cannot stop me.
Wow. Sorry. Sorry. Oh wait, everything's already running through this function. I'm stupid. Remove mana from card dot mana cost. Okay, so now I can also do a thing instead of like player or not player regular attack GP. Here I can say
the ops thing to the 2 streams. Did you open them both at the same time?
What do you mean? Whose stream is more up to date with real life?
Probably yours, because I have terrible internet.
Probably. Although you are pretty close to like a data center, so who knows?
Yeah, that doesn't mean anything. Did you see my Rivals games last night?
I did not.
I was like spiking to like 130 ping and like 30 rollback frames. I don't know why. I lost like 2 games pretty much entirely because of my internet. They were entirely winnable. I will continue to complain about my internet.
But of course.
Okay, Pinterest, save me. Pinterest, if you can hear me.
Give me a sec. I have to check a chat really quickly. Okay. Sorry, I just... Oh, this looks sick. Thank you. I'm not the one who does the art, but it does. It does look very sick. This guy right here that my cursor is above.
It looks
the art
okay.
for it. Yeah, you haven't even seen the coolest parts of the game yet. How's it going? Welcome in, though. Got some sick-ass cards over here that we're doing a little bit of reworking on right now. Seeing if we can do things. I've got a debug thing left on. Oops. Oh, these are set to super high mana cost. Let me full screen this real quick. Ooh, get out of the way. Full screen. Dude, I need to fix the cooldown on the pistol so much. It's like... Oh, wait, no, it wasn't the pistol! It was because, I was out of mana, and I didn't realize it. I should... Ooh! This means that cards can get, they can get blued out, or, like, grayed out whenever you don't have the mana to use them.
For chance.
I hate where I'm pulling this from, but from like League of Legends and Dota, when you don't have the mana to cast something, it the card becomes like, it gets like a blue overlay to it. Also, yeah, 1920 by 1017. The reason for that is because we save the window size whenever you resize it, so it will automatically update what your saved resolution is. So if you close and reopen the game, it'll be the exact same size. Which is funny, because if it's full screen maximized window like this, it's 1920 by 1017. But anyways, yes, I did use a flipping gun.
Flipping the gun.
Me. Moaz, did you hear about the mana rework that we're gonna be prototyping this late? I say this late in development as if this isn't gonna be a multi-year project still.
We're cooked. You want to do GMTK Game Jam instead?
Oh, and just like make a game off that, and then... Oh. You did hear it? Okay.
Nah, I just went for fun, actually.
Yeah, and then if I go into room shop, we have the forge. Oh, you changed the decor here. I don't think I noticed this.
Okay, wait, hey?
The brick. You got brick decor in here.
Oh yeah, I was messing around with that.
So if I go in here, I can find a card, and I can say that I want to select this card. I still need to add...
you see the
PC controls to this
stuff that I added?
What new stuff?
For the library?
Nope.
I made a couple new sprites on, if you look at my stream.
Oh, did you make sounds on this?
Hmm?
Did you add sounds to this? Or has this been here and I've just had the sound?
That was you.
That was me? What the fuck? I didn't know.
Definitely added that.
Okay.
Because I didn't touch any of that. I was trying to figure out how some of that worked, and it was like half of it worked on controller, then half of it only worked on keyboard, and it was like...
Yeah, it's I was doing a rework on something, and I removed the ability for the mouse to work.
Yeah.
But like, so the mouse is used for over here.
Yeah, and then the controller is used for the other side.
So here's this cool stick. Dude, it still looks so good. I'm still so happy with it, man.
It looks so good.
I'm gonna keep glowing.
No, I was playing with that on Sunday too, because I was looking to see what stuff you changed.
Oh yeah.
This peak.
Yeah. Dude, it's so dope.
Absolute cinema.
Absolute cinema. Ah, beautiful.
It's amazing.
Sorry, I'm just gonna stare at this for a little bit. Ooh. I'm gonna add another card on top of that. Or another sticker. Even when it's rotated to the side, it doesn't even look that bad. Like with these being like weird pixels and like jaggies and stuff. I guess like if you stare close, cool. But like you chose to do that by rotating the sticker, so whatever, live with it.
Okay. As you can see, I did add some more stuff to this room.
What'd you add? Oh, are
you
you?
Also see that if I
Oh, you're showing this. Let me.
Hello. Run it.
Ooh, I like the webs. I like the webs a lot. I was thinking you would put the webs on the bookshelves.
Like that. That's a good idea too. Yeah.
Like a little like. These books have never been touched in 5,000 years.
Yeah, I can add some like web variants of the bookshelf.
You could also add like some like scraps of paper on the ground that when you run by, they just like kick up and fly.
Oh yeah, Lukaiza had that idea. So as you can see, the chandelier's swing a little bit, and there's also like this goopy variant.
Ooh, goopy
that it picks a random one each time.
Whoa. Picks it random each time?
Yeah.
Is that a...
So see, these are all random.
Is that a separate scene? How are you doing that?
Yes, it's this tile map scene.
Interesting, okay.
Because it also has the light. Oh, also, I also noticed with the lanterns, there's something I'm going to need your help figuring out.
Sure.
Is, sometimes... Wait, are the lights? Where are the lights? Are they on there? There should be lights on these. But, like, sometimes they just randomly turn off when you go away from them.
Oh, I see it, yeah.
Yeah. See, so it's on there, and now it's off.
Yes.
It's off.
I believe this is
now it's on. I don't know if it's part of the because it's in the animation, or what. I tried looking it up and I couldn't figure it out. Oh, I also added the statues here too that you can see.
I believe actually it might be in the world environment. No, it is not.
Is this for a game jam? No, we. Nope. Been working on it for like a year. So.
Is there not like a max?
It was originally for a game jam, but it looked a lot worse back then.
Did you push this up? I'm assuming, right? Is it called like chandelier? What's it called?
I don't think I did yet.
I
can push it up now.
Whatever. Fine. It doesn't matter.
You're okay.
I'll just look.
Hi, Jimmy.
Hello, Jimmy. Where are the lights on the player? Does the player have lights?
Yes, the player has lights. They're just in the player scene. You can also test it with the lamps. I noticed that it's actually just doing it with the lamps too, and I didn't even notice. There's a couple lamps in the tutorial room. With the lanterns.
I thought that there was a max lights property or something somewhere.
There is. It's 16 by default, so I don't know why it would be doing that.
Max renderable lights is
I thought it was 16.
Setting this low. Can you actually do me a favor? Can you go into Godot, hit play, and then go into the remote query tab thing?
Yes. Is it because maybe no?
Can you go to remote and then search for T:'light?
T:'light.
Oh, cool. Thank you, Godot, for doing that. Can you just get rid of that and just search for light then?
There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Enough.
There's the 4 that are the chandeliers and 2 on the player.
Yeah. Okay, do me a favor then. Can you go into your project settings and up the number of lights? You'll have to do it outside of the game. It won't automatically update. Project settings are assigned at playtime. It's rendering limits. Rendering limits. There you go. Yeah, so just up those to like 64 and 64. Honestly, who fucking cares? Oh, nice. 2 and 8 are not the numbers that I said.
I didn't.
Oh, it's gonna have to restart the whole thing. Okay, fair enough.
Yep.
Yippee. Yeah. Yippee. I'm really surprised that you can't just like search for type light in the remote tree, but whatever. Also, I'm assuming you were saying that about Jimmy. Jimmy's one of our friends who's in his chat.
Yeah, he's in my.
Yeah, he's not in my chat. It's fine.
It's fine.
Oh yeah, I guess
Okay,
that
let's
just
try it again.
doesn't work.
It could possibly because they're attached to the animation. Is that maybe why?
No.
Well, it's
Maybe
still
make them more
doing it.
noticeable. Maybe like just up their brightness.
Still
by, like,
doing it.
It is still doing it.
Well, it's very much still doing it.
Yeah, can you up their brightness anyways so I can make sure?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me just make sure.
It should
So,
be.
this does move the sprite,
Yes.
which the light is attached to.
Mm-hmm. Can you go to actually kill the... Can you go to range really quickly? It's one of the... It was below what you just did.
Oh,
Like, almost directly below what you just did.
range.
Yeah, that doesn't really... If you scroll down just a little bit. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, you can just set it back to what it was before then. Oh, look in art. Yeah. He's doing some art. Kinda. Oh, you just ran the chandelier scene. That was kind of cool.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa, that looks dope. What the fuck? Epilepsy warning, just in case. Please look away if you have epilepsy. Ah. It's particles related.
Oh.
It is not the light's fault. It is the particles are no longer receiving light unless they're within a range of a player.
Interesting.
My guess... What are those particles? Are those part of the level?
Oh, they're attached to the player.
Oh! Okay.
That way they follow the player around. Because the problem is if they're not, then like I would have to make them cover the whole level, and then it would have to
Okay, I
create
got
a
you.
lot
So can you
more
go back to the...
particles than
Can
are
you go...
actually
You don't have to close the
required.
game. Go to the player scene.
Okay.
Control P player.
Wait, what?
Control P player.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
What do you mean? Oh, as if you haven't... As if I don't have you do that all the time. Yeah, look for the particles.
Oh wait, I still have the other particles in here.
Yeah,
I
yeah, so
forgot I
find the
still have to
particles. So are those the
delete
particles that are doing the thing?
Yes.
Okay, up in the
These are
top, on the
particles.
bar, there's a GPU particles 2B button at the very top of your thing. Hit that, bake visibility rect, or generate visibility rect. It will take a second. Okay, now save,
Oh,
and then go back into the game.
I don't even need to save.
Okay, yeah.
It just works.
There you go.
Oh.
And then if you were to scroll back inside of the editor, and you'll actually see how big the visibility rect is. Like go into the editor
Wait,
and
do
zoom
what?
out. Sorry, I don't know why I said scroll back.
Oh.
So you can see the
Oh, I
visibility
see.
rect is now larger than the camera.
Okay.
You could also change it so it's exactly the same as the camera. What was happening was it was
Yeah.
only actually doing things if it detected it was on screen, and it uses that visibility rect to tell whether or not it is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, we've always had shared chat. Or since like stream like 3 or some shit. Yeah, and then you can change the lights back. You can also change the project setting back to 30 to an 8.
Yeah, because I tried changing a bunch of other random settings and it still wasn't working, and I couldn't figure it out.
Yeah. See, now that's why we make the lights super bright, so we find out if it's the lights that's the problem.
Yeah.
That's why dude, people are always like,
Yeah.
when you're bug fixing, don't change things a little bit. Change something to like a gajillion times higher than it's supposed to be, so you actually notice whether or not that's doing anything. All right, welcome back to my
Yeah,
stream.
you're kind of smart.
I know
Hello, Nachos.
it's that I have a lot of experience with bugs because I wrote shit code, and I still sometimes write shit code.
Me too! It's literally me.
Did speed times 45,000? Yes, sir. Because you will notice if you do speed times 45,000 and then you're like, man, that player's still moving pretty damn slow. You're just like, something's going wrong. Okay. So, I think now... Boom! Sorry.
That's the wrong scene.
I'm also going to remove this, which is going to be in
Mama meow.
player witness.gd. Oh, you know what?
Whoa, look at that. The lights work. Or do they? Yeah, they work. They do indeed work. I also want to rework the particles. I think I want to make the smoke different. I think I might want to remove the smoke and add a foreground layer.
I don't like that.
If you could not just like send random links in chat, please.
I'm gonna view this in the only way that I know that is safe. I'm tossing it into Google Translate, and it's gonna show me a translated version of the page.
Wait, does it actually work?
Yes, it does. Check this out.
Interesting.
Because then
Wait,
Google opens it up and not my computer.
That's so random, but okay.
Please, if you're gonna send links, try to send them to websites that are very clearly real. I'm sure that is a Google website link, but I don't like it. It looked like it was on Reddit, so just like send the Reddit link or something. As gross as Reddit is.
You read it.
You read it. That's what you sounded
But
like.
I was thinking of having like a foreground layer and maybe have like a pre-baked smoke on that.
What?
Or something like that. So that way we don't have to be rendering a ton of particles everywhere. Or quite as many particles everywhere.
Yeah. So...
But I do also just want to have like a foreground parallax layer, so that way there can be some like stuff filling up this big empty space down here. That would look nice.
So I would be very
It wouldn't have to
careful
be like
with that.
obtrusive.
We need to be very careful with because you said foreground layer, fine. Foreground parallax layer needs to be very, very deliberate. Because if it ever gets in front of something on the screen, it can make really, really annoying to fight things that are behind foreground objects.
That's true, yeah.
I also did notice, actually,
but I think maybe like also a foreground tile map, and maybe I could even make like a smoke tile map. I don't know. I don't know the best way to do it. I've seen some other games that do similar things.
Please don't be room 5. Oh my god, I know the fucking room numbers. So this room is actually really problematic, and I think it shows off one of our biggest issues that we're going to have to keep in mind during development. I can't see the enemy that's down here. I have no idea how far down the enemy is. There he is. I didn't know that he was down there because the cards are there. So this is going to be something that we're going to run into a lot during development. That I would like to address at some point. One thing that we could do is when the enemies get close to cards, if it detects, because we can do that, we can detect if there's an enemy behind the cards. So if it's within like this bounding box around the card dims itself. Or if you remember our game jam from Pyre Software Game Jam, how we had like the dithering effect, where like there was a circle around the camera that would like dither meshes that it was in front of. We could also do that. But I would like at least something so that we can see that there's an enemy behind things. Because otherwise, like, this is annoying. Like, I think if I'm like pointing down here, I think these cards should dim, perhaps. If it detects that I'm like aiming down or anything like that. Why do I have 150 mana? Oh, whenever you hit, it does actually give you that. Also, Nasitos. Oh, you like the game style? Thanks. He did a really good job with the art, honestly. That's the main reason I'm working on it, is because it is a very cool looking game. But yeah, Nasitos, I don't know if you're here. We're prototyping something because JW hates the system that I came up with.
True.
Which is that we're considering maybe using a mana system. And instead of cards being held between rooms, when you enter a room, it will give you a random set of cards. And then when you use cards, they don't get discarded. They don't lose charges. It is that they have a mana amount or a mana cost. I think it'd be cool to have a way to draw cards, so that if you end up with shit cards, you don't have to be stuck with that, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Sounds reasonable. Yeah, we're thinking about it. I want to prototype it. Roommate aggro? Nice. Really cool game. It might be. We'll find out. Oh yeah, did you give any thought about I don't remember, the NPC that I told you about that you would pay them like a little less than the price of 2 stickers, and then they would just apply 3 random basic ones to a card.
It's an idea.
Okay, that sounds like it's not a good idea. That's not how I would describe an idea that I like, as just, it's an idea.
Yes, I think it's a good idea.
Okay. You can toss your honest thoughts about it as well.
Yeah, I just like,
yeah.
I'm bad at envisioning how things will work out.
Mm-hmm. No, that's fair.
So like,
I'm really good at
like,
envisioning the best case
and I'm
scenario
like,
of
I
things.
have no clue if that would work or not.
Because I kind of like did a lot of theory crafting. One of the things that I found really fun to do is pretend that I'm a YouTuber who is making a video on the meta of Dante's 9 when it's finished.
You're actually insane.
No, dude, it's actually like overpowered as fuck. Because what I'll do is I'll be like, yeah, so here's like the strategy. If you ever run into this NPC on the first floor, you should always apply this because of this will circumvent the cost of stickers. It's 3 stickers to the price of about 2. And it also doesn't cost anything to actually obtain them. And this makes it really good to go into floor 2. That's actually the card that I sent you, the idea of like it's worth like basically nothing. And then later, if you hold on to it, it becomes a better card. That was actually an idea that I came up with because I was like explaining it as if it was like a really niche strategy of just like, here's something that you could do where like you could get it on floor 1 and it becomes a much better card later that can only have 1 sticker on it. But whenever you get it in floor 1, it can have 3 stickers on it. You just can't use it. So you could put 3 stickers on it, hold on to it till floor 4, and then upgrade it so it becomes a really strong card. I don't know. It's cool. It's kind of like the thing that Otter had said, or someone had said before, where you choose a type of player and you build a deck around them, and then that gives you card ideas.
Yeah, it's actually a good idea.
Fuck Magnositos. Where is... Sorry, I'm doing something in here. What am I doing? Mana cost. And... What am I doing? What am I doing in this file? Oh. Oh. I know. Funk use card. Void. We'll do a couple of things. This will emit the activated. Up. Use card. Or sorry, what's a Discord? Yes. I have a Discord. Exclamation mark Discord.
You actually.
You can also do your exclamation mark Discord. That is my Discord about my YouTube and my community. The Discord he just sent is the Tempura Cat Games one, which is specifically about Dante's 9. Because he's the main dev guy. I'm the programmer. So the first Discord is mine, which is mine, and then the other one is more specific to Dante's 9. Let's see, give me a second. I'll see this. I assume you mean mana bar, not colored mana, and Magic the Gathering. Yes. So the plan for mana is that it's similar to Terraria's mana, where it just costs to use a card with its mana. There's also certain cards that could have charges or could have like a 1 use whenever you get it. Like maybe a heal card would obviously not... You couldn't just keep using the heal card once the mana comes up. It's like you use it 1 time and then it goes away until you draw it back again or whatever. Or maybe it gets exhausted and you actually have to complete the floor and then that one becomes available again. So it's interesting. Chip advance? I don't know what the fuck that is. What is chip advance? Chip advance? Combination cards. Okay, you're gonna have to toss like a few more words in there if you want to convey the idea, I think. Oh wait, you're talking about like in terms of Magic, how there are certain cards where you can play either side of them. I don't know how that would work here. I'm assuming that's what you mean at least. No? Okay. Oh, shit. Sorry. Drop my
You
controller.
okay?
Ouch. Ow. I dropped my controller, then when I was sitting back up, I
Ouch.
scraped my elbow on my chair. Ouch.
Ouch.
Ouch. Me when I'm playing Nubbies
Ouch.
and Nubby dies. Ouch.
Ouch.
So stupid. So dumb.
We're so
Dumb. It's so dumb. What else did I want to do on card cooldown?
Oh.
Oh my god, hold on. I'm thinking so much right now. I'm thinking like so hard. I don't think Vyvanse is the medication for me. God, there's something I'm doing in here. What is the reason I'm in this file? It's because I want to deduct card instances from here, and I want to do everything that happens whenever the player equips it. However, I'm doing it in this function now. So, for example, charges gets subtracted here instead of here. Correct? Yes. How do I code on controller? I don't. I had my controller in my lap because I was testing
How do I code on
the required controller. Because bread tastes better than key. Dot final isn't used anywhere, is it? No, what the fuck is the purpose of this existing? This was old stuff, right?
The what? The what?
This was old stuff, yes. This doesn't matter anymore. You code on controller. I'm sorry, that is really funny, though. What does add card cooldown do? If card use cooldown. Okay, I see. And then inside of the player equipment, or yes, player equipment, when I use this, I will do deck add switch cooldown. Yes, is that correct? Yes. Mm-mm. I know. I know. Yeah. You shouldn't be here at all. You should be here. Card. Card instance should, when it uses, it gets activated, and inside of deck.gd, when a card gets used, on card activated, we should remove mana and add switch cooldown. Yes. There we go. I feel very good about that. Very, very good. Add card cooldown is no longer necessary. Card instance charges is not necessary. This isn't okay. Card instance dot use card should do all of the things that were here and more. This should at least be at parity. Ever played one shot? Please. All I ask, I don't ask for much from the universe. Please be a one-shot song next. It's not. Okay, it's fine. Have I ever played one shot? Let me find it. 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 Give me a one-shot song. Come on. Come on.
The answer is yes, by the way. He's just trying to say
yes.
it in a really complicated way to like.
There we go. There's a one-shot song. Yes, I have. One shot is amazing. It would have been so cool if you said have you played one shot though, and then like The Simulation by Michael Shirt and Night Margin came on. Okay, so this should be at parity. Yes, so charges have been subtracted. Yes. Okay, cool. And then if I were to remove the charges subtraction part of this, this should be completely separate now, and I can use this as many times as I want, as long as I have mana. Cool.
Animation is so hard.
I need to add a buffer to this, but that's fine. Okay. So the mana system is in. Yippee!
Oh, that was fast.
Yeah, the mana system is in. Let me set the room mode to... Am I already in deck? I'm not. Let me set the default room mode to limited hand soul mode on kill so that I don't accidentally give myself a fuck ton of cards. and then set the clear mode to room. And I think that should be fine. You know, One Shot is a really, really good game. I still need to play the DLC or the expansion or whatever the hell it is. I don't know, I just like a bunch of cards. Mana on hit or mana per second? Could be both. I think we're leaning towards both, where the mana per second is a little bit, it's like a decent bit slower. So that if you need a weapon, you have to run up and hit it with your bare fist. Both is reasonable. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. However, there was also some thoughts of Terraria, how whenever you kill something, it will drop like a mana star. And that would give you like a small boost of mana when you pick it up. So let me go into the next room, and this should clear my hand and then give me like 4 cards. Yep, okay. And then it's like, this costs 10 mana to use. And then now I'm like pretty much out of mana, so I can go up to him and I can hit him, and then my mana comes back. And then it should probably refill your mana when you finish the room, but definitely should. Oh, and I'm not... I need to get rid of that mana overcharge. The fact that you can go over 100 mana is pretty bad. Like a roguelike Hollow Knight? Not at all, actually. It's like Enter the Gungeon, but sideways instead of up and down, or instead of top down.
That's pretty close, yeah.
Shit, sorry.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Nice. The humble gong.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. No, I just like basically nothing like Hollow Knight, because Hollow Knight is Metroidvania, somewhat.
Bro's trying so hard to say he hates Hollow Knight.
I'm not. Why would I say that?
Joking.
Why would I say that?
I don't know. Yeah, he loves Hollow Knight.
True. There is that one movement thing from Hollow Knight, though, where whenever you hit an enemy from above, you do like a little bounce off of them.
Hollow Knight fans try not to talk about that one random movement thing from Hollow Knight.
It's actually like probably one of the best movement things in a platformer ever. I actually really fuck with it. But yeah, mana stuff is at least in a usable state. It's not perfect. Like if I were to do the add mana function, you should definitely cap. Add mana. Oh. Wait. Yeah. If if current mana is greater than, or I can just do current mana is equal to max or min. Mana and mana. Even the same thing here. I guess I could clamp this probably. Actually, I'm gonna clamp this inside of a setter function. Sorry. Val is equal to clamp. Val 0. There we go. It's much easier. And then this move toward function will become add mana delta times mana. Generate. So every frame we're just adding mana back. I think that should be fine.
I think that should be fine.
I think that should be fine. Because now all of the mana is going through this one function. So that if at any point, if we wanted to do something like all mana gain is doubled, you can just multiply it by 2.0. Or if it's like all mana losses halved, we can divide this by 2. We can put modifiers here. If I play any D&D, I've tried it. I don't know if it's for me. I think it depends on the group. I mean, it 100% depends on the group. What am I talking about? Yeah, I have not played very much of it. I've played a little bit of it. I think the groups that I had weren't great, and I also can't really get into the roleplay side of things, which is, I feel like, the the main appeal and fun of D&D is definitely like playing a character. What about you though? Have you played any D&D? And if you have, what kind of character do you usually go for? I think... Oh, I should test if this works, and then it should be good. Well, could be good is a funny way to say that it doesn't fully work right now, but... This still has a cooldown, right? Oh my god, that actually does feel really good, now that I'm thinking about it, that this has a cooldown, which means that you can make it cost a lot of mana or have a long cooldown if you don't want it to be used often.
Okay, this somehow isn't the worst walk cycle to ever exist.
Hold on, let me read this.
It's like really sketchy.
So by combination cards, you meant things along the lines of, if you draw sword and sausage, you can combine them to make a sword that heals you on hit. This is... Okay, I'm going to say really quickly, that sounds really fucking cool. However, are you going to be the one making the spreadsheet that keeps track of all of this for balancing? Because it sounds like...
See, that's the thing, is you don't balance it.
It sounds like a balancing nightmare, and it also sounds like a coding nightmare. Well, actually, it doesn't sound like that much of a coding nightmare, let's be honest. Because you've got me behind the wheel. Ha. The coding... Also, the coding is pretty simple. Okay, buddy. Alright, buddy. You make Dante's 9, then. You code Dante's 9. Go on. If I can do that shit, I can do that shit. Yeah. Or if I can do that shit, you can do that shit. If I can do this shit, I can do that shit. I prototyped a mana system.
This guy
like
owns a card shop. He probably has like 50 spreadsheets or something.
Oh,
I don't know. I don't know how many spreadsheets it takes to run a card shop. I'm just making up
once
things.
When you were really young, you're starting a D&D group with you as the DM. That's sick. I feel like DMing can be really cool, but it also is just like a fuck ton of work. And also a lot of improv. I mean, all of it's improv. You've interacted with 11 spreadsheets today and it's your day off. Holy shit. Congrats, man.
Oh, okay. So I was actually right for once.
Yeah.
First.
I think this feels kind of good, I guess. Kind of cool. I'm trying to think of what else. I guess, you know what? I've got a thing that's potential mana system. What's in here? When you're in a room, draw a hand of cards. When you use it, deduct its mana cost. It builds up over time, can be restored in a small amount from stars dropped from enemies, and also gain a small amount from hitting with Bear Paw. Okay, cool. It works. I guess that's it. I don't know what else to prototype, other than just like leave this in and then go back to working on the other stuff I was doing. Man, JW, you shouldn't have let me rework systems.
Yeah, I shouldn't have.
How dare you?
You want to look at the world's worst walk cycle?
Oh, sure, yeah. Whoa.
It's like pretty bad, but
he's not moving at all.
Clean it up.
He's not like he's not doing a little. He's supposed to bounce a little bit. Like he's supposed to. His head is just like standing still.
He's moving now.
No, but he's supposed to like.
Look, he's walking along. He's walking along.
Okay, wait, hold on. Do you ever walk around your house like that? Where you're just like...
What?
Because I'll walk around my house in just like the most like random fucking ways possible. Sometimes I'll do like the thief walk where I'm just like sneaking around. Sometimes it's just
Brother,
like...
I live with other people. I can't do that.
You can. But like...
What, you can?
You do that walk where you're just like, I'm gonna try not to move my head at all. And then you just like, you're like, I'm gonna glide along the floor.
Yeah, sometimes I'll hit that one. Sometimes I'll hit that one.
Maintain vertical stance walk, yeah, dude.
But
like do a slight squat and then just fucking like
usually I'm like
walk without moving your head. Banger. Honestly, peak living alone moments is like doing stupid shit like that. Peak living alone is the fact that you can just go like, whoa, whenever you're just like around your house anytime you want.
Whoa.
Yeah, but I can do that while I'm like making dinner. I can do that while I'm using the bathroom. I can do that like while I'm folding laundry. I can do that.
Cheating.
I can do that anytime of day. Anyways, I'm trying to
We're
think of what else
just
to do now.
flexing
I
at
guess.
this point.
Oh, yay, guys. Guess what? Guess what, everybody? Coding's over. I get to go back to this fucking document. Sorry, guys. I was too efficient. Okay, so don't keep cards between rooms, I guess. We're just going to work with this. Do we want to have any way of drawing cards mid-room? Or no? You didn't know that moving your arms was normal when walking until your friend pointed out how weird you look when you walk because your arms stay still. If you want to look even weirder, put all of your brain power into walking, where when you take a step on your right foot, you move your right arm forward. So your arms match your legs as you're walking.
Ugh. I
It's
don't like that
very
one.
funny. Yes, for mana system. Yeah, I'm trying to think of how a card draw mid-room could be. Because before we were just doing whenever you hit things, but now it's like, okay, well, that's not a thing in this. You can shuffle on a cooldown. World War II Germany walk. It's actually called a military march, but like, if you want to call it World War II Germany walk, I guess that's technically correct, but I would have personally gone with just military march. Think about this for a second. So on a cooldown, you just shuffle in new cards. Maybe, but there would need to be some sort of cost to it, I think. For sure. Not just a cooldown. Ooh, okay. Actually, I've just been hit with an immense amount of hunger and the urge to use the bathroom. So, JW, do you mind keeping them busy while I go AFK?
Okay, everybody, I'm entertaining you now. You get to watch me draw.
They've been watching you
It's
draw
gonna be
for
so
a little
much
bit.
fun.
Biddy.
Oh, okay.
Biddy. Will. BRB.
What art program this is? Sprite.
Dude, it took him so long to remember that.
The best
That's
art
crazy.
program of all time.
Okay, yeah, I'll be right back.
I'm sorry.
Try not to yell at him too much. He's very fragile.
Yeah. Yeah. I am quite fragile. Who does the music for the game? I have written all of the music for the game so far, which is one song. Actually, two. Technically. But I will be writing more. I think I'll do most of it, but that is to be determined still. Thank you, I drew the little avatar myself. I'm very proud of it. Even though I drew it very quickly. Also, Sprite, I believe, is actually open source, so you can compile it yourself. I have no idea how, because I just bought it, but there is ways to get it for free. That is legal. Oh, Nasitos, are you playing Splitgate? Also, hello, Frostern. How are you doing? Doing 4 rounds in game dev. Good luck with that. Yeah, I do a lot of pixel art. I can actually pull up. Where is it? Here's a bunch of stuff for the game we're working on. So this is kind of my main thing where I work on everything. Been working on some tile sets. Thank you for the follow, Froster. So this is the game we're working on. Or the assets for it. I can actually show you. The game is right here. And I'll just show it off real quick since you have not seen it. And thank you for the follow, unknown artist. So it's a little laggy because I'm streaming on multiple places at once, but it is a deck builder action platformer roguelite. So I have these cards here that I can use, and they actually work as weapons. So if I spawn in a couple enemies here, I can use these cards to kill them.
Hello.
And then can use that to like heal, things like that. Just showing off the game to a couple new people.
Oh, hello, new people.
Is it Dante like Dante Inferno? Yes, it is.
Technically.
Yes, loosely based off of it. I basically stole the name and was like, this sounds cool, and I'm gonna steal like 2 ideas from it and then steal the name.
Yeah, true.
So.
Let me see. Was there anything that I can answer that showed up in
It's
chat?
not super close to being done, but.
Oh, someone in my chat. I don't know if you answered them. Someone in my chat earlier said who does the music for the game. This is not the music for the game that you're listening to, but it is him.
It is me.
Maybe I'll do some music for the game eventually when I learn how to make good sounding music.
I don't know how to make good sounding music either, so.
You stumbled into it with the song that's currently in the game. For sure. That song fucking goes hard.
Alright.
What? It does. And then the guitar comes in and it's like... You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll put on the music for the game.
I'm gonna have trouble like recreating something that good because
yeah.
I made that with... What's it called? The...
Show or some shit.
Yeah, which was really good for that one song, but there's just so many things with it that it just has like such terrible limitations in the worst places.
So you know what you could do?
Like you can only apply effects
so
to like
terrible.
the entire song. Oh please.
Do you have the original
I think
project
I know
file
what you're about to
for
say,
it?
and I'm not gonna like it.
Oh, what am I gonna
Somewhere.
say?
Yes. Export the individual parts into a different program, and then edit them there.
Well, then I won't say it.
Is that not what you're gonna say? Oh, is that what you're gonna say?
I was gonna kind of say that. I was gonna be more like, if you like the specific sounds for Buscasio, it's open source, so you could just find the samples and put them in your DAW of choice, and then recreate it there. And then...
Well, that's actually an interesting idea.
Then you could do things like velocity changes, panning changes for individual notes, or anything else that your DAW of choice has.
Yeah.
Okay. We're back on Biddy stream. Okay, so what was I going to do? I don't remember. It was some mana stuff, I think, for sure. I think I was going to write down some more ideas about what we wanted for the
I think you were.
the floor one stuff. So for the cards, I guess we're going with the mana system. Which is going to be that mana regions at a constant rate can be boosted, or can be like, can gain mana from hitting enemies with awe. Enemies can drop small mana cups. Cards cost mana to use, not charges. Draw on cards. Cards will draw at the start of the room. Honestly, it's kind of... Oh, wait, no, that's an issue. I was going to say, it's kind of cool, the thing that I'm doing here, where it accidentally is the thing that people talked about, where, like, the cards stay drawn once the room's over, and then you walk into the next one. But the problem with the way that it currently is that it stays drawn even whenever you enter the new room, so you could just, like, throw a bunch of, like, pumpkins in, and then, like, run in, and then they stay in the level, but I guess it's not that big of a deal. Cards will draw.
Look, the box like actually doesn't look terrible.
Oh yeah,
they made them bob up and down.
Yeah, it looks a little bit. So, can you go through it frame by frame real quick? Because I kind of want to tell you what motion I'm getting from it, because some of it's. So go forward. So that part is fine. Keep going forward. Still fine. Still fine. Right here, he is sidestepping. He is not walking forward.
Let me just look at it, see what you're saying.
So it kind of looks like he starts stepping to the side for whenever he puts his left foot out, rather than actually stepping with his left foot. He kind of
this one here.
Yeah, he like steps.
Which one? This one?
Yes.
This one here. Oop.
Yeah.
So should this be like shorter?
Probably, yeah. His leg is staying up in the air too long. Try. Can you go? Where does he start putting his leg out? Can you go back a frame? Yeah. Yes, that frame. I think his leg should not be extended like that. His leg should be off the ground a little bit, which I think is what that's getting there. Although it looks kind of short, but
yeah.
I do think that looks better, yeah, than the side steppies. But there's
yeah. I'll go through it. Let me just go through. So it's down, then it's back more. Then I have a reference for this. Give me just a sec. Okay, so it's down. That should be back, and then here.
What the fuck is this special interest combination? Paymoney Wubby uploaded a video of him unboxing a $10,000 Magic the Gathering beta booster pack, but it's somehow a crossover with Musume.
Holy peak.
What the fuck?
Wait, something's off here. So this is what we started on. So it's that, and then it goes up. Ouch. No? But it's there, and then it's back. And then it's up, and then out, and down. think this one should be more like up.
So cards will draw at the start of the room. I think we'll maybe look into doing some card draw later. I think it's fine to just have it be one. Like one draw at the start of the room. Certain cards can have modifiers to have a limited number of uses. Cards have a cooldown alongside mana cost. I guess then we could also do... Ooh. What was your plan for the SMG, by the way?
Whoa, what do you mean? Like, how does it work?
So was the SMG gonna be oh my god, what was it? Was it gonna be so that whenever you hold down left click, it like continuously fires, and as you're holding down left click, it loses charges?
Yes.
Okay. I think that's gonna be fine with mana as well. The only problem is, like, let's say the SMG costs like 5 mana to fire, and you regain like 5 mana a second. If you hold down left click, it'll just like fire a bullet every second, which could be like,
yeah,
not like the most annoying thing ever, but like, I don't know if that's what we want. It might be. For the cooldown / mana cost, you'll need to make sure card selection is real snappy. It is. Have you not seen the new card selection changes, Nasitos?
Okay, here's an idea that I don't know how we would implement it, but it could be cool for like something like the SMG, is where it has a certain number of charges on it, and then you use the mana to like reload it.
Let me think about that for a second.
I'm just trying to think, because like...
Yeah, so you're talking about, like, let's say you draw the card, it has 20 shots, you can shoot it freely. Whenever it runs out of bullets, it will need to be reloaded. Excuse me. I don't know how we want to do the reloading thing, because otherwise you could just unequip it. Yeah, I don't know about that. Nasitos also said...
That was just an idea. I don't know if that's a good idea.
He also said the SMG could have X shots before it goes on cooldown. I don't know how I feel about that either. True. Because then if you only fire like 3 shots and then let go, now it's on cooldown and you have to wait for that to come back even though you didn't use the full set of bullets. You think that's fine? I don't. Something about that feels wrong to me. I don't really like that.
It could also be, like, we could just change how it works and have it be when you use it, it just, like, shoots a massive barrage of bullets really, really fast, and you can't, like, stop it.
Probably fine to just, like, have the SMG be, like, just, like, a hold left, like, kind of thing.
Yeah.
I think it's probably fine.
Because I think this is going to change, like, how we design cards a bit. I think that's okay.
Let me see.
But I don't think it's in a bad way. I think honestly this is a decent idea.
Yeah. Let me also so here's the new card selection stuff, by the way, Nasitos. So before, so you've seen this, I think you've probably played with this. If you hold right click, your little paw will come up and then you can drag left and right to select it. There's a couple of things that changed. So dragging left doesn't make it go to the left, like you won't wrap around. Dragging to the right will automatically, oh, I fucked it up because I dragged my mouse down. So this is now on the right, so like you can go far left, far right, whatever. If you drag down enough, your hand will go down. You have to drag up enough for your hand to come back up. It's not based on, like, if I drag, I'm going to drag up as much as I can, and then I'm just going to drag down a little bit. So it's like, it's relative motion. It's not like permanent, like plus 100, minus 100, whatever. Just technical details, sorry. So whenever you select a card, you equip it, you'll notice that one of these cards still stays outlined in your hand. And the reason for that is because if I quickly right click, it will just use that card. I can use the scroll wheel to then change which card I have selected. And after a brief delay, it will go back into the hand as like a regular card. And the reason for this is because Sakei was talking about this of for speedrunners, they probably wouldn't want to hold right click to select a card because it would make it really slow because it slows down the actual game time. If you tap right click, it will just use the card and you'll see that I get no slow motion, well, except for Catnip because it gives you slow motion. But if I just tap right click, it just equips the card with no slow motion. And if I hold right click, it goes into the slow motion mode. How's it on controller though? I'll show you. It feels great on controller. So I'm on controller right now. If I hold down the button, I can use my joystick to select it as I need to. So the left side of the controller, actually, you know what? Windows has a built-in thing for this. Controllers. Game controller. Thank you, Windows, for being consistent. Let me bring up the properties for this controller really quickly. So this is the right stick. Oh, I guess it's not going to show particularly well. Wait, don't I have a controller input program? What's a controller input program? Oh, this is going to be so terrible. I'm so sorry for what I'm about to pull up on my screen. This is like probably the worst way I could have done this. So here's the dolphin input window. So you can see my C stick right there is, you can see the actual controller input. The Musume input menu, it's funny, I use the dolphin input binding window. So if I hold right click, or if I hold the left trigger button, I can drag the stick so you can see that as it goes along the top half, it selects a card. And then if I tap down, it will put the hand down. And if I tap up, it'll put the hand back up. Or if I put the hand anywhere, it'll put the hand there. So like if I tap it down and then go up to the right or like far left. So it's very, it feels very good. Because on, you let go. So I'm holding down the left trigger. So how do you select? Good question. You're talking about whenever you're just like this, bumpers. So the bumper will change which card you have selected. And then you can tap the button and it will use it. And it can be rebound. So if you want to rebind it so that it is D-pad, you can do that. Bumpers, yes. The LB and RB. Or the grab button and the button that your GameCube controller doesn't have. Also for mouse, so I didn't actually show this off. For mouse input, if you hover over card, like let's say Catnip, and then I drag down to deselect, if I let go of right click, it remembers which card I had selected, so that if I don't like using scroll wheel, I can find the card, deselect, and then it stays selected. There's a bunch of different options, but it feels very, very good, honestly. It also prevents like mouse movement for a very subtle amount of time, so that if I'm like moving left and right and I tap, like I'm always going to get that card that I had selected. It's not going to like take the mouse input and like accidentally select some weird card. But you can also see like if I want to select the pistol over here, I can hold right click and then drag over, and it's like I don't really have to feel like I'm waiting for the game to respond to my inputs. It's like just enough to where like that dead zone of like an input buffer is there, where I can just like do pretty much whatever. Like how the screen slightly follows the mouse. Yeah, there's a couple of things that need to be changed about it. The movement is a little jarring, I'll be honest. We still need to work on some camera smoothing stuff, but yeah, I also really like this. Also, we added the option where, I guess I'll pull back up the Dolphin controller menu. If I'm moving left and right, and I'm not holding down anything on the C stick, it has that option where like the aim follows the direction of your left stick, because a lot of people wanted that. I personally don't like it, but whatever. It's an option for people. Concern you had, still have a little bit, is you don't think can be seen until you have more game and cards can rush things in gameplay. Is the player knowing where the shit is if things are going fast and they have a bunch of different ones? Yeah, I mean, that's kind of like the difficulty of it, you know? I think it's definitely better than it was before. I think that still there could be things to improve it, but I don't think that we really know what those are going to be until it shows up. But I do really like having the ability to kind of just like select a card. There's also the possibility that I was thinking about, which was for, unfortunately, this is only going to be for Actually, hold on. This could totally be for controller as well. Is like, you could have it so that whenever you're selecting a card, you can hit the D-pad buttons to assign a... Oops, that was the meow button. You could assign like a quick shortcut to one of these cards. So that whenever you're just walking around, you can hit the D-pad button and it will just like, bop, it'll hit the thing. Also on mouse and keyboard, I think we could also have the option so that whenever you press like 1, it will like select the card and then like you can just have the numpad or the number keys hit these. Could be bumper D-pad to assign a shortcut. Could be. Yeah, I mean, you could. Yeah. So yeah, just like quick use slots could also be a cool thing. I hate to say it because like I really hate referencing this game or at least this genre, but like Dota really does have a whole lot of customizability, and I'm kind of want to enable some stuff like that, where it's just like you can have the most cursed, absolutely disgusting setup known to man, but like if it works for you, it works for you. Like in Dota, I auto attack by tapping C. I don't right click on things to kill things. I hit C on my keyboard every time I auto attack.
That's really gross. That's like really gross.
Like, I also want you to know, JW, I play the class of characters that auto attacks the most out of any character type in the game. Same thing in League.
That's crazy.
Is like so I'm right clicking to move around, and specifically whenever I want to auto attack someone, I will hit just C every single time. So a lot of times whenever I'm moving around, I will right click back and to the left. Like if someone's up and to the right, I'll move my mouse down to the bottom left, right click, move my mouse top right, hit C, down left click, up right, C. Just like over and over many times in a fight. That literally means using C to auto attack. Yeah. Fair enough. Well, you use C and then left click. You use like the attack move thing, which I guess like is maybe not the worst thing ever. I guess you probably do like a right click and then hit C and then drag back and then hit left. Mine is literally just like pressing C. I don't do any left clicking. But yeah, so there's the card selection changes. Very, very happy with this right now. It honestly feels really good to use. Because I can like move towards things. I can like focus on dodging while I'm like, I need to select Meow 36. I'm gonna dodge. I know how many scrolls of my like scroll wheel. I want to get to the brick. Okay, I'm on the brick. Like without even looking down here. I just have to glance down, see how many I'm at. So it's like, that's 5. Boom, that's 5. I need to do 4. That's 4. Oh, that was 3. Close enough. Yeah, I don't know. I really like it. It's also really nice that you can't accidentally drag past the edge here. But if I use my scroll wheel when I'm on this, it will go to the next side. So I can just like loop back around if I need to. But yeah. So back to, I keep opening the wrong obsidian. Back to this. Certain cards can have a modifier to have a limited number of uses. Yep, sounds right to me. How do we want to do? What else do we want to do with cards? My brain is starting to burn a little bit.
My brain is on fire because this is driving me insane.
Certain cards can have modifiers to have a limited number of uses. Yup. I was also thinking maybe like internally. I'm actually gonna add this.
Okay.
Internally. Always draw at least one weapon card. That was another issue that was showing up a lot, was just like, what if you ended up without a weapon? It's gonna feel like shit. Well then, surprise bitch, you can't. You're always gonna have a weapon.
Okay, how does this look? Does this look any different whatsoever?
Excuse me.
Oh, okay.
He's still sidestepping a little bit.
Is anybody else seeing this? Or am I going insane? Or is Biddy
You think the
going
option to
insane?
draw 0 weapons is important? Why? What? Some builds might want that. And prevents you from hinging your builds on that.
He kind of has a point.
Well, then let me ask you a question. What build would you have that would not want you to draw a weapon? And if that's the case, or you need to make it so you need to have at least X weapons in your deck. I was thinking this only draws a weapon if you have a weapon, is what I meant. Like, if you have a weapon, it's going to guarantee at least one is drawn from your hand, or from your deck. Yeah, or at least X weapons in your deck. I don't know. I don't know if this is going to be a permanent thing. I kind of want it to be, at least for playtesting, just for making people not run into a situation where it just, like, puts you in your first room and all you have is, like, salami, shield, and catnip.
I mean, it depends. It's probably, if we have, like, deck building, we probably don't want that. But for playtesting where we just, like, give them random cards, yeah, we probably want to give them a weapon.
Yeah. Oh, actually, yeah. Yeah, a deck that has only one weapon in it, and it's the big murder sword, is guaranteed to draw that weapon. Yeah, that's fair. One cool thing that could also happen with cards or whatever is we could have mana overcharge. So you have 100 max mana and then something happens. I don't know what the criteria for this would be, but it gives you like an overcharge up to 150 mana that will decay over time, so you have to use it, but that's still like more mana than you had before. Thoughts?
Yeah, that would be useful as, like, good as, like, a card or something. It could be a good card.
Could also, oh yeah, like a mana battery card or some shit. Where you're like,
Or energy drink.
Yeah, or energy drink. But it's like a one-time use thing. So, like, whenever you use it, it, like, goes away for the floor or whatever. It's like exhaust.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you have cards that grant mana. Yeah. We can have single-use cards as well. That's one thing we were also talking about, was, like, having certain cards that, I guess, yeah, have a limited number of uses, so that, you know, if you have a card that gives you, like, 100 mana, you can't just, like, use that card to give you mana, and then use that card to give you mana, and then, you know, etc. I mean, I guess you could have cooldown, but, eh. Oh!
Well, yeah, that would be, just, like... I guess it would be just, like, Slay the Spire.
JW?
What?
Guess what?
Wait, we're stupid.
Huh? Why?
We could just have that when you run out of... When you use a card with mana, it just gets rid of it, and then, like, discards it, and then we could just use, like, a Slay the Spire, like, draw system.
I don't...
Rather than just drawing a hand of cards, then you just use those cards infinitely. Like, I honestly don't think it'd be bad to just cycle through your deck through the entire room. Yeah, that would be close to Eden, yeah. And I do kind of like that.
So can you explain it fully?
One, because I like... So it would be... When
So
you go
start of
into a
room
room,
to end
you
of
draw
room.
your hand.
Yep.
Start of room, you draw a hand of, like, 4 cards. You use one that's like a gun.
Mm-hmm.
It shoots the gun. Let me think. So we could still have the equip system. Let me think through this.
Sure.
So I think I think this would be more of a combo between what we currently have and the mana system.
Okay. I think
So I think we would still want to have charges.
But yeah. Okay. Everything would have charges?
So everything would have charges still.
Okay.
So say you equip a gun, and then you use... I think when you equip it, it should... Or no, maybe it shouldn't. When you equip it, it doesn't do anything. You use it regularly when it's equipped, and then once it runs out, you draw another card.
Okay, I see. So...
And then if you use a card in your hand, it'll draw another one, and then it'll discard it into a discard pile. And then once the discard pile is full, it'll shuffle it back into your deck, and then continue drawing.
Okay.
So you'll keep drawing cards infinitely, but you have the mana to like slow down your attack, so you can't just like attack infinitely.
So something like this. So let's say this is the start of the room. I have these 4 cards in my hand. So Brick has, I guess, let me add back in uses really quickly. It's
I love how we're just pretty much going in circles.
Well, it's, I mean, that's iteration, you know.
Yes, it's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing.
Let me add back in charges really quickly. Sorry, I see your messaging in chat, Nasitos. I'm gonna work through this idea first before reading anything else. So this card has 3 charges. So I use up this. It costs me my mana to use. This goes away, and then it will immediately draw like this into my hand, just straight to my hand.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I use catnip.
Yes.
It uses up the
like
charge.
Whatever, from whatever's in your deck or in your draw pile.
Okay, yes.
Yes.
Okay. Interesting. Okay. Let me think about it for a second.
And that is pretty much exactly how Eden does it.
Mm-hmm.
Except for Eden, you only have 2 at once. Because they're like bound to different buttons, so you press like, I think it's either like Q or E? No, I don't remember what it is.
Okay. That's a very interesting idea. Because then that also does allow us to also have upgrades for the amount of charges something has, as well as upgrades for mana costs of things, so that things can cost less mana. Interesting. Okay.
I like the idea of it with 4 cards and they can be assigned a D-pad. It's a good, interesting idea. The problem is with that is how are you going to move and use a card at the same time?
That's true, yeah. Yeah, move and use.
Like, I think at that point, it's
you
easier
don't
to
move
just have, like,
you don't move with D-pad. I want you to hold right on the left stick and then hit right on the D-pad at the exact same time without claw gripping it.
Let me just... I guess you could...
You would have to reach over with your right hand. Yeah, that last part was important. I know. I hate to say it. You have to design a game without using claw grip. Because otherwise people would get very fucking upset. They could also be assigned a bumper trigger.
With their left hand?
Huh? I don't.
Do people like actually claw with their left hand? To, like,
I hope not. Usually the D-pad isn't useful for many things.
No, that's actually gross. If you do that, that's like...
Yeah, it is.
That's awful. No, see, do you do that? Please say no. Please say no.
Anyone else eat the light green part of watermelon?
Does anyone else eat the light green part of watermelon?
Ugh.
And no, it's a little too tart for my liking.
Tart isn't the word. It's called bitter.
It's the same thing.
It's not the same thing. Tart and bitter are very different.
It's literally the same thing.
No, it's not. Anyways, excuse me. So yeah, I don't think D-pad buttons are fine.
Now see, I'm confused why you're recommending that then if you don't claw grip. Like, what was the idea there?
Yeah, I don't... It can be an option, for sure. It totally could be an option to have hotkeys on that. For people. But not for most people. Okay, so for the card draw thing, let me think for just a second. There was another thing that I was thinking of. Hold on. So for this case, whenever a card gets used up, it goes in a discard. You keep drawing from your deck. You can technically draw infinite times. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, and the main limiting factor here being that you have the mana to stop you from just spamming things.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay. Let me think for just a second.
This one does basically do away with the cooldowns, though.
It
kind of,
doesn't.
but like not really. I mean, you can still have cooldowns between like activating the cards because they still have the charges.
Yeah, I
They
think
do
that
still have the charges.
I think that this wouldn't eliminate cooldowns. I think that's
Yeah.
not the plan.
I would say that I think I really like this idea
Mhm.
compared to the other ones.
Yeah.
Like I can very easily see how this one works. Because the other problem is like the one you're describing. If me, the developer, can't really envision what the heck is going on, I don't know how well that would work for like a new player who has no idea like what the game is.
Yeah,
Like
that's
obviously, if we developed it more,
That's a
it would
dangerous
probably
bar,
not be
though.
too bad. But something like this, it's very easy to just be like, oh, it's Slay the Spire, but the mana recharges over time instead of per hand.
Yeah. So the thing with, I'm gonna make a button to add mana to the hand. Hold on. Because I've just caught myself waiting for the mana to regen. Restock cards. Store mana.
Yeah, and I think we would have to change some design things around this. Like,
Yeah, for
we
sure.
would definitely want to make enemies pretty much all very aggressive, so that way you can't just like camp in a corner and wait for your mana to recharge.
Yeah.
That's one big thing.
Back dots. Add mana. 1,000 or 10,000. It'll just set it back to full. Okay, does this work? So the thing with the cooldown is that I think the cooldowns will still be a thing. I don't think that they will be nearly as long because then the mana is kind of there to rate limit you. It's going to be more like a Terraria
yes.
cooldown where it's like for example the Terrorblade. No, the Terrorblade doesn't do it. What sword? The Star Fury, I think. It's one of the fucking swords. Whenever you swing it, only like every second will it shoot a projectile, but you can swing it more than once a second. It'll be kind of like that. So like the kunai has 50 mana cost and I have 100 mana. If there was no cooldown or if it was a very small cooldown, I could just like spam click and it would do like both, but there's still like a delay in between them and we can kind of control that so that you don't launch all of them at once.
Yeah.
I don't think it needs to 100% be the same cooldown between cards. I think certain cards, like let's say there's a sniper card that has a lot of mana. If you have 1,000 mana and it costs 500 or something like that, like you shouldn't be able to double tap it.
Be able to just like double tap it. Yeah, exactly. Like,
you should not be able to double tap it.
Even
there
if
should be
you could
like
shoot double with 2 pistol shots with the mana that you have, you shouldn't be able to just like instantly shoot 2 at once.
Yeah, it shouldn't be like the thing that I just did there. Let me restore mana. Where the fuck? Oh, it didn't add it because I didn't reload the game. Please. Add cards. This guy. Also, like certain cards. Yeah, like that. That's really. It's fun. I don't think it's a good thing. But yeah, like certain cards have like a very powerful effect, and if you had the mana to support multiple uses of it, I think they should still have that cooldown in between. So now this adds the question, JW. Where the fuck are we displaying all of these damn numbers?
I think that it'll be exactly the same as it currently is, except we replace the damage with the mana.
Okay, so charge is up top, damage goes way away, and then this is
damage goes away, and I think damage we do the same thing idea that I had is we can display the damage like in the shop and in like the forge, but not display it in game, and maybe have an option to display it.
Yeah, I think damage is okay existing in the inventory as well. We could also
And also, if we have damage numbers,
Ooh.
like, you can tell how much damage something does by that.
You could also put it... there's one spot that we don't have anything. We could put it on here.
Mm-hmm.
You could put it here.
Hold up, I can't see my my music thing is in the way.
Ah.
Where?
We could put it on like the corner of the card. Because it doesn't matter. Because the important information is how many charges you have left and the mana cost. Whenever you equip it,
Which
you can
corner?
have the information here.
Oh, the bottom right corner.
Yeah.
Oh, that's actually a really good idea since there's...
Because
Hmm.
we have that open space down
Because
there.
yeah, we don't need that little icon. That's also very similar to... Oh, yeah, I get Steam noises.
Yeah.
If that's Wilson,
It might get funky because
Same
of stickers. It shouldn't. Since you may have 2 guns with different damage. I mean, we currently do that now. I don't see how that's any different than what we have now. Oh, wait, you're
and
talking
yeah,
about
we
if we
can do
don't
the
display the
exact same
damage.
thing.
I see. Yeah. So yeah, I think we could just
well,
have
the
it.
thing is...
What's up?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I thought he was saying with the stickers. I thought he was saying you could put stickers over the damage display.
No.
I thought that's what he was trying to say.
No, we can't
But
hear
that's
that,
also
but
not
yeah.
a problem because we have it that some things will display over the stickers.
Yeah, which is what we currently have right now. Oh shit, wrong room.
Actually, I'm just gonna go and close Steam. Well, I have.
Hold on.
Why is Wilson inviting me to play Dota 2 in the middle of the stream?
Yeah, we have a current thing.
Okay,
So we can
there we go. We
actually
shouldn't
have
get any more
elements
Steam noise.
exist above the stickers so that you can't actually cover them. We can have any of them be
Mhm,
important enough. It's like, you don't really need... If you choose to cover the fucking name of the card, that's your own fault. Having it cover the mana cost is like a functional thing though, so... any of the quote-unquote cosmetic stuff, I guess, you won't be able to cover. Or the cosmetic stuff you will be able to cover with the functional stuff you won't. You can just let people have things cover whatever, maybe. Maybe. I don't know.
I think I'm gonna call this good for the walk animation, or at least for the legs. I still need to do the arms.
They can move if they have Vigorette. No, it's a sticker. You ever played Counter-Strike and you place a sticker in the wrong spot? What do you gotta do? You gotta scrape that motherfucker off and buy a new one. You cannot move it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're also gonna add like scratching to the sticker so you can like
No, we're
scratch
not.
it and it'll change what it looks like.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Actually, that's so fine, JW. If you want to add different scratched variations to all of the
Nope, I'm
textures-
not I'm making
You are
like,
totally
5
fine.
different versions of each sticker.
Okay, well then why did you say you were gonna do that?
Solution. You write a shader for it.
Nope. No, it needs an artist touch. You know what? Actually, you're right, JW.
Nah.
If we add stickers that can be scratched, I think that what I should do, is I should run it through an AI generation model and then create a scratched version of each sticker from your art.
I'm blowing you up. I'm blowing you up.
Okay.
I'm blowing you up with my mind. I need to add a button that like explodes your little avatar in the corner
So
and just like mutes you for like 10 seconds.
base though. Yeah.
That would actually be. It's actually kind of a great idea.
Great idea.
Hold up.
Add
We
scratches
should
of
make like
stickers.
a
Dude, Nauseados literally said the exact same
collab
thing in fucking
VTuber
Twitch.
program.
Yeah, that smells to Dante's nine. What do you think this guy would smell like?
That smells to Dante.
Dude, let's ask Lukaiza. Sorry.
Okay.
The shopkeep.
Dog. Anyways.
No, he's a cat.
But actually that's not a bad idea. What if we should make a program specifically for streaming with like multiple people?
That's already a thing.
What is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, never mind then. What's it called?
I don't know. I just know it's a thing.
Okay.
I
I want to be able to blow up your little guy into little pieces.
Yeah. Let me think about this card thing again though. Because there was something I feel like that I was like, I had pause about, but I don't remember what it was. Oh, okay. So there was something that I was thinking about. I don't know how this is going to work in the new system that we're going to add in, which is, I was thinking about what if we made Dante's 9 also an auto battler and added cards that when they're in your hand, they will automatically fire every so often.
I think that's an interesting idea. I think the idea for summons would do the same thing.
That's true. That's true, actually, yeah. But I was thinking with the cards only drawing.
Actually, now that I think about it,
what's up?
That's.
I was gonna say like with drawing cards once per room. I'm talking now. I'm just gonna talk. Drawing cards once per room, you'll get 4 cards, and if you draft a deck of cards that has like automatic effects, those cards while you're in that room will just fire off every so often, which would have been cool as just like a free cool thing, or maybe not even a free. I don't know what the play for that would be, but that was a cool idea. I don't know how that would work with this system though. Dead Cells has a
what I was thinking is.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
I was thinking similar to how Slay the Spire. I think it's like power cards or whatever that when you play them, it like gives you an effect for like the rest of that round.
Mm-hmm.
So something like that where it takes up like it'll almost always take up like close to your max mana, but then it'll give you like a summon or something or a power for like the rest of that room.
Oh, that's actually an interesting one.
But then what we could also do is we could very easily like power lock those by having them have higher mana costs than like the standard, so that way you have to upgrade your mana before you can use powerful cards like that.
I like that idea. I do like locking things not behind some arbitrary restriction, but from like a tangible, like this, you need to have this mana to use this. But if you can get this mana on floor 1, you can totally use
like
it.
Eden.
Yeah, I fuck with that.
Yeah, like for Eden, your starting mana I think is like 3. Because all the cards are like 1, 2, 3 costs, but then there's some that cost like 4 or 5, so you can't use those until you upgrade your mana.
You guys need to stop saying some good ideas. I need to stop this right now. There's too much shit to write down. I'm gonna write down these notes though. So the first one is.
Thank you for writing all this down, because I am staring at this little guy walking.
So rather than this, when you enter a room, draw hands. When you use a card, okay. When card runs out of charges, draw another card. This draw is limited by how quickly you can use the cards. And then draw is limited by how quickly you can use the cards. And how much mana regen you have. This also opens up. Oh my god, what did you just say? You just told me about something. What was it? What was the thing you just told me about with
power cards. Power cards.
Okay.
Locking it behind mana.
Okay, yeah, powerful card can cost all or almost all mana to give you effect for the rest of the room. Excuse me. And then also you can have cards locked to a specific mana threshold. I'm going to add another thing, which means that you could start run with super ultra powerful card, but will only be able to use once you get enough mana. Which could actually be a really cool challenge run of just like your deck is all like black hole cards or something, which cost like 500 mana, but you can't use any cards because you don't have enough mana until you can get that. Yeah. To be clear, by power cards, he didn't mean powerful cards. He meant Magic the Gathering enchantments, aka persistent effects. I don't know. What did you mean by cards? Powerful cards, JW?
I meant there's power cards. They're called power cards in Slay the Spire, where it gives you either some kind of power or like it's kind of like a passive ability. So one of them that I know is like every turn it gives you 3 shields or something like that. I don't remember how many it is.
Yeah. Okay. So like,
Every
for
at the
something
beginning
like,
of each turn, give you 3 shields. So for this, it would be like
yeah,
uh,
like lightning,
I don't know an
lightning in a
example.
bottle or some shit, which is like for the rest of the room. Whenever you hit something, there's like a 10% chance for like an arc of lightning to shoot to a nearby enemy.
Yes, exactly like that.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. So that's what I meant, Asidos. I don't know if.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't mean powerful cards. Yeah. So whenever I said powerful card, I meant like this is a powerful card, not like a powerful weapon.
I think he was just talking, separately from
Yeah.
that. Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then there was another thing, which was, so in Magic, there are certain cards that are like X mana cost, and then the rest of that card description uses that X. So let's say that a card has like X mana, and then it's deal X damage. You can choose to pay 10 mana to deal 10 damage. We could have cards that deal an effect based on how much mana they cost, which is like drain 50% of your mana, deal that damage in a laser or something like that. So that if you do a large mana build, you could use that. Like, huge laser, deal 50% of current mana as damage, exhaust. So it like is only useful like one time a room. Or like one time however long we... Thoughts? Because that's kind of also a powerful card that like...
That's a interesting idea. That would really depend on like how we make the mana. Because with that, it would be like we'd have to balance the mana with the damage. So like we'd have to make sure that then whatever number the mana is, because obviously mana is just an arbitrary number. It could be like 1 to 5. It could be like 100 to 500.
Yeah, I don't think it's like a huge deal.
So
to,
like
balance that.
Yeah,
wise.
I don't think it is either.
I think it's like we can just be like.
But that's a cool idea.
Yeah, I think
overall
it's like,
that is a cool idea.
Take, drain mana and then deal 10% of that as damage or something. If it's like, oh, the mana is like 10 times the regular damage you do, you just be like, okay, then take 10% of that and deal damage.
Yeah. Okay,
sacrifice all mana, deal 10% of as whatever. So I think that's cool. Like weapon attacks that use percentage of mana and convert and deal damage based on that, I think it's a cool idea as well. Modifiers for cards that let you... Oh wait, what was the modifier for cards? Sorry. Oh! I'll say this in a second. But certain cards can have exhaust, meaning they are only usable once per room. Another thing is that could be something added by stickers. So that there's a sticker that's like plus, 100% damage. But then it gives it exhaust. So that it's like really,
and you
really
could do the
strong.
opposite of you could have like an eternal card that lets you use a card that gets exhausted like either maybe one more time or infinitely.
Yeah. I think that's a good idea. I like that.
Or we could have a sticker for both, because we could have one that's like cards that are exhausted can be used one more time, and then we could have one that's like super ultra rare that just lets you use exhaust.
Oh yeah, like a card
forever.
or like a sticker called like
And
Second
that
Life
sounds
or
really
something.
fun.
That it gives it like one more before
Yeah.
exhausting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like persistent. I don't think you want it forever.
We're cooking.
Yeah. Stickers that
This
add
I think will really help with like
exhaust
coming up
or
with card ideas, because
modify
like
amounts.
I was kind of struggling to come up with good card ideas.
I like persistent. You don't want it forever. You could just like put it on a heal. That's true. Yeah, you could just put it on a heal and then draw the card back. One funny thing that could happen from that is we could just put heal cards on a really long cooldown, like 30 seconds or something, or like a minute, so that whenever it gets drawn back into your card, because the cards are persistent cooldown, you'll draw it back in, and then it'll still be on cooldown and you just can't use it. But it's still persistent, so it's better than like...
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
another thing.
Yeah, it's better than just like being one use,
It's-
but it's still worse
that's-
than like just drawing it back and reusing it immediately.
Mm-hmm. I'm in Slay the Spire mode. Does Slay the Spire even have like heal cards specifically? Like, are there any cards that just straight up heal you? Because I don't
Maybe?
remember ever seeing any.
Nacio says it doesn't.
Yeah, it doesn't. Because I really think avoiding cards that are just straight up
Mm-hmm.
use this card and it heals you. Like, that's really boring.
Yeah.
Like something that's you have to do something to get the health.
Mm-hmm.
Like a card that's like a power that once you use it for like every enemy over a certain health or something like that heals you. Like, or larger enemies heal you like 1 health or something. Even that might be a little bit powerful, but I really don't like the idea of having a card that just straight up heals you, because that's way too overpowered.
Sorry, I've got a energy bar in my fucking thing, or a protein bar.
Mm-hmm.
There are a few heal cards in Slay the Spire from what I'm seeing. However, they're very far and few in between.
Yeah.
Like, one is deal 4 damage to all
Mhm.
enemies, heal for unblocked damage. One is at the end of combat, heal 7 HP, which is a power.
Yeah.
And then there's the one that is heal
Or
4
we could
HP,
even have
exhaust,
Mhm.
and another is
Good.
deal 7 damage, heal 2 card, or 2 HP. So they're very, very rare.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So something like a laser or something like that, when you if you kill an enemy with it, it heals you and then it exhausts. So like you have to both kill an enemy and it disappears.
Yeah.
So something like that.
Yeah, or like,
But
it could
yeah,
be
I really
something-
don't want just like a basic heal.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't mind having like a health pickups like Gungeon, since that's very standard for games like that.
Yeah. I was also thinking
Like,
about
just
it.
little hearts that you can pick up, but
I don't like how much HP you have in Dante's 9. I
Mm-hmm.
know it's like 9 lives because of a cat.
Yeah.
I don't like it because for this to be balanced, because it's like each of these is half a heart when you take damage, or is it a whole heart?
Yes.
It's half, so you have 18
Currently, it's
HP,
half.
which I don't like
Yeah.
because that means that we have to balance things around the player being hit 18 times to die. Excuse me, which is a lot of times to get
Yeah.
hit. Whenever you play a Gungeon run,
Mm-hmm.
you probably will not get hit. If you get hit 10 times, you're dead. Like, if you've managed to get hit 10 times,
Yeah,
the run is
yeah.
definitely over. Typically,
Mhm.
it's like 6 or 7 times. Yeah, enemies can obviously do more damage than that, but I don't think having the base amount of damage that
Yeah,
you take
also-
from enemies require 18 hits. I think that's bad.
The other thing is, then you would have to communicate to the player that certain enemies do certain amounts of damage, and how are you going to communicate that? Oh,
Easy.
this enemy does 3 damage, and this
Oh.
enemy does 1.
So no, if it's enemies can have variable numbers of damage, I don't like that. Like if it's like this enemy does 3 damage, this enemy does 1 damage. I don't like that, Nacitos. I think that it should be consistent across enemies, unless
Yeah.
it is very clear that their attacks are going to do the double damage. In
Yeah, that's
Gungeon,
exactly what I was thinking.
yeah, in Gungeon, for example, if an enemy's going to deal double damage to you, there's, I think, 2 cases. Maybe just 1. But it's like, they glow red, which means they're a cursed enemy, and maybe if an enemy is boosted by that wizard, it might do double damage, but I'm not 100% on that. Let me see. I think they just
I
move
think
faster
they
and take
also
less
can
damage.
just- Maybe. I thought they could be... Maybe it's just I ran into a cursed enemy in the same room as one of those guys, and I thought that that's what caused it.
Nope. They are
That's probably
entirely
more likely.
unrelated. Is it called like wizard or something?
Cool.
I guess I could just look up enemy list, right? Gungeon enemy list. Category enemies. Please have images. You don't. I can just like figure it out, I think. What are you?
Mhm.
You are not even remotely close to enter the Gungeon. Which one of these looks like Singer? You. Okay, yeah. Why are we in French? What are we doing in French? Okay. They stand still and buff a random enemy in the room, significantly increasing their health and speed. It'll run away. Okay, so it doesn't increase the damage. It just buffs the enemy to make them take less. Yeah. You disagree? Yeah, no, so I really don't. I would like it to be consistent so that you're not like... I think that it should be based on the potency of their attacks based on how hard it is to dodge, not how much the damage is going to be. Like in Gungeon, whenever I avoid an enemy's attacks, it's not because I'm like, oh, this enemy's going to deal extra damage. It's because I'm like, I'm going to focus on dodging this guy's attacks because the other ones are much easier to dodge. And I like that trait a little bit more, personally. Oh, what is this block thing? Oh, it doesn't matter. Okay. Yeah, you can have a banner enemy that gives enemy specific buffs like double damage or more HP or regen or speed. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but that just has to be very obvious.
Yeah, so for the fast glass cannon enemies, I think that's fine as well. I just think that rather than dealing extra damage, I think that their shots should be harder to dodge so that you can clear them from the room faster, but they're more of a threat than the other enemies. Because I don't think that your run should die because you got hit 3 times, and they all just happen to be like the really hard enemies. I think that it's just like you got hit 6 times, but it's going to happen more often because you couldn't dodge this harder enemy.
I agree.
Yeah. You still disagree? That's a fine thing. Yeah. I think it's just like a difference in design. I think both of JW and I are like, we want it to be like based
You're
on dodging.
wrong.
Yeah, you're wrong.
We love.
I also want to change
the
these guys
Gungeon.
so much.
We
These
love
guys
the
piss me off
Gungeon.
so much. These flying enemies are like the most annoying things in the
Which
world.
guys? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of enemies that are shoot a lot and then are hard to dodge.
Yeah, because we're gonna change these guys so that rather than shooting constantly like this, it's going to be that they fire like... Honestly, I was thinking about it. I know this enemy's like supposed to be super basic, but it'd be kind of cool if the way that they worked was that they would shoot a couple times and then they would do like, maybe not a quick dash, but like a dash in a direction and then sit still and then shoot again. That way it's clear that they've stopped attacking. Could they shoot then relocate? Yeah, guess what?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Catch up with the stream. I just said that, Nasitos. It's like they could do, because there's an enemy in Gungeon. I don't remember which enemy, and I'm not trying to steal everything from Gungeon. I think it's like the vampire bat enemy. It does like a dash, 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 and then sits still and shoots out like a ring of bullets. I think it would rather be like it shoots a couple times at the flare, and then it will like move.
Yeah, you're right.
Clearly, and then shoot. Nothing original exists. That's not true. We have cards in our game. Oh shit. Solitaire. We have mana. Ah, fuck. Minecraft Ars Nouveau. Shit. Sorry. I don't know why it's so funny to me to just be like, oh fuck, we have this system, and then reference like probably the most obscure version of that system that's ever been made. But you know, I like that. I think this mana system's cool. It definitely seems more grounded than the system that was prior, or at least a couple of the systems. It is kind of funny that we've just kind of turned back onto mana, which is what you originally kind of had planned. But like, the mana plans you had there weren't very
It's a little bit funny,
detailed.
a little bit silly.
We have jumping. Oh shit, Simpsons Hit and Run, dude. I actually never played Hit and Run. I saw it. I saw it in the fucking store when I was young, and I was like, I don't really like Simpsons, and so I didn't have my parents get it for me. But
Wow.
dude, these guys are making a sick beat.
Big fan.
Um.
Okay.
Oh, Oh, you're doing a
Alright.
Simpsons did it. Okay, I thought that you were doing a joke about hit and run being old. I do like these particles, by the way, the more I'm looking at them. Whenever the enemy...
Which ones?
Whenever the shot hits the wall.
Oh. Yeah, you should thank yourself for those.
Should I?
I just stole your bullet particles.
Oh,
edited
okay.
them.
I see. I also think...
No, I think there's like 3 original particles in this game.
And they're all the ones that need to be
Unironically.
replaced. That's not entirely true. Oh, I don't like that my cursor shows up here. Thank you, Godot. Very cool. I think these enemies also probably shouldn't shoot in a direct 100% straight line. I think there should maybe be like an angle or two of variance. Because what that could do is, because like if you're running in a straight line, they're never gonna hit you or like, you know, whatever. I think allowing them to have a little bit of variance on their aim means that you are more likely to get hit by it because they're not aiming directly for where you were. It's like kind of a spread over the area. Not much, but still.
Okay, I separated the arms so that way I can animate them separately. And I think the legs look okay by themselves. They're not like amazing. I think they're workable.
Yeah. Okay, I like this though. I like this idea. I think I want to end stream here though. I'm starting to kind of die on the...
Oh, it's 10 o'clock.
It is, yeah. I'm starting to die on the motivation side. However, I do really like this system, and I'm probably going to prototype a lot of this by Thursday. Like...
I'm very happy with this, yeah, and I will be
I'm
thinking of ideas for all the cards that I had designed.
I'm thinking that I will probably... I hate to say this because like it sounds very egotistical. I will probably have all of this prototyped by Thursday. Which I think would be cool.
I don't doubt you at all.
I'm glad that we explored this though. I didn't know what I was going to be doing on stream today. I thought I was going to be doing some more random shit, but I'm glad that we explored this and kind of came to an idea for this.
I thought that I was going to be doing actual dev work, and I spent the entire time animating a little guy.
Banger. Banger. Okay.
But hey, he looks pretty cool.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead
Actually,
and
animations do I even have
call
left?
it here, I think. Let me take a look at Twitch really quickly and see if I have enough people to raid someone with, and we're going to see what I can
you
raid.
get to decide who we're raiding today.
If any of the
We both have
motherfuckers
plenty
that
of
I
people to
follow
raid with.
are streaming, I will. But I'm looking at my fucking following list right now, and let me tell you, not seeing anybody. We both have 5 viewers.
So we need
Holy
sit,
shit, dude.
stand, and jump. Which are both very easy.
Let me take a look at the streaming set of people. Oh, dude. You make me so
Aw.
sad. I'm not gonna say their name. It's someone that I used to watch as a kid, who now uses AI-generated
it's
shit
over.
on their YouTube. They came back to their YouTube channel and started putting
Grr.
AI-generated thumbnails and shit. And I'm just like, man, like you were probably the first YouTube channel I ever watched on the regular, which is actually kind of crazy to see them streaming. But like, man, okay, is it just a hypnotic raid again?
I guess it is.
This motherfucker's always
Can you
streaming.
send me the text so I don't
Yeah,
have to like
yeah.
figure out how to
Yeah.
spell it because it's like weird. I don't know how to spell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks for stopping by on Unknown Artist, by the way.
You don't have to worry about capitalization, do you?
Nope. Yeah, I'm gonna do /raid.
/raid.
Hypnotic Games. Raid has been created
Off we go, gang. We'll be
Yes.
streaming
on Thursday.
at the same time on Thursday.
Thursday at 6:30 p.m.
We're cool
EST,
like that.
Eastern Standard Time. I will catch you guys then. We will probably be doing some more prototyping stuff with the mana system, maybe working some more on some of the notes that I said about the first floor MVP, because that is, I think, the main goal. Once we get that done, I think we can start adding in some more cool features.
And we might have little stream avatars
well,
for
that
you
would
to mess around with.
I don't stream avatars. Anyways, I'll catch you guys later. Have a good one. Take care. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for hanging out.
Well,
You
yeah.
guys have an awesome day. Love you all.
I can send them to you.
Goodbye.
All right. See you, everybody.